333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Well, welcome back to basketball on Classic Hits 97.7 and on Facebook Live, Classic Hits 97.7, and on OKSports.tv. Good to have you alongside on a Tuesday night in what will be the second Tuesday night of the regular season. We'll be back here next Tuesday night for the regular season finale against Hobart, and it will be, was the commercials too high? Commercials too high?
No, it was the commercials.
Okay.
And not yet.
Not yet?
It's not loud yet.
Am I on the air, though?
Yeah.
I can go ahead and talk now? Thank you for giving me permission to do that. Man, I show up early because I'm thinking I'm going to help the kid. He shows up late, and I just sat there and let him put it together. Now he's admonishing me already. Anyhow, we got a pair of great games coming up tonight, and then next Tuesday night, regular season comes to an end. As I mentioned, Hobart will be in town to close out the regular season, and we now know that both the girls and the boys got first-round byes in the district tournament. The weekend of what will be the 16th, they will play at Snyder at 6:30 and 8 o'clock. Don't have to play that Friday game, so no Friday night game. So we've got tonight and next Tuesday night, and then we won't have a Friday night. It'll be kind of odd. We won't know what to do with ourselves. Well, I will. I don't know about Dylan, but we'll try to find something for him to do. This should be a great pair of ball games. Certainly the first game will be between a couple of teams that frankly, they're probably tired of playing with one another. I mean, you've played 20 games this year, and already 3 times you've played the team that's across the half-court line, and you get to play them a 4th time tonight. And so it'll be a lot of fun. Hollis and Mangum in the girls' opener. Hollis ranked in the top 10. They've lost twice this year. Mangum been ranked in the top 20 the last 3 weeks. So this has all the trappings of being a Jim Spankin' dandy of a ball game. Our pregame show rolling on here on Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.tv, and on our Facebook Live page, Classic Hits 97.7. We're back after this.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Son, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Back at Mangum, as we mentioned, this will be the fourth time the girls' teams have played one another this season, and they have been some tussles. Hollis coming in with a record of 18-2. One of their losses coming to the hands of Mangum, the other loss to Cyril. So they are ranked number 10 in the OSSAA poll this week. And again, come in with a record of 18-2. Mangum, meantime, 15-5 on the year, and they were ranked 18 in the poll that came out this week, according to the OSSAA. These two teams played one another way back in December in the championship of the Best of the Southwest tournament over at Granite, and it was a 49-45 victory for the Hollis Lady Tigers as they won by 4. Then the two teams played in a rematch back on November the 11th. That was in the semifinals of the 10th Annual Merit Classic, and in that one, Mangum got a measure of revenge, winning by a final score of 51-44. Then 2 weeks later, they met again in the semifinals of another tournament as they faced off in the Tri-County over at Western Oklahoma State College, and Hollis got the better of Mangum that day, winning by 10, 47-37. And with the exception of that ball game, the other two contests have been close and nip and tuck and were excellent affairs with the split. So it'll be interesting to see how Richard Kearney's club comes out here tonight in this ball game. Since they lost that game to Hollis back on the 25th of January, they have gone up-tempo. They have gone pressure. There have been times that they have been beaten down the floor, but it's resulted in more turnovers and more layups. So it'll be interesting to see if Richard does that tonight. Elijah Stewart, of course, handles the ball extremely well for Hollis, and she's got the ability to finish as well. So it'll be interesting to see. Of course, the last time these two teams played, Kyra Hussey was nursing an injury. She had taken a big-time shot to the thigh, and really her physical presence was missed inside. We talked to Kyra a little while ago. She said, I feel fine. I'm ready to get after it. So it'll be interesting to see how Richard comes out. But again, since that loss, he's just gone out and said, let's go play with hair on fire. And Mangum has responded and played extremely well. And as we mentioned, Reagan Hightower's got a team that is 18-2 on the year and poised to make a deep run into the postseason playoffs beginning in less than 2 weeks. We'll take a timeout, come back, and continue our countdown to tip-off. We get set for Hollis and Mangum here on Classic Hits 97.7.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
And back in Mangum, as we had said, for the Lady Tigers and the Lady Tigers, it's Lady Tigers squared here as we get ready for Mangum and Hollis. Boys game should be a pretty good one as well. These two teams have played once before, the boys have, and it was a close contest that Mangum ended up winning. So that'll be a lot of fun as well. The other thing that makes this exciting is that there's a great crowd on hand tonight from Hollis. They sit right behind us, so it will be fun, it will be loud, and it will be interesting. Oh, by the way, for those of you who watched the Super Bowl on Sunday and were disappointed with that 13-3 bowl game, thought it was boring, let me just tell you, as a lifelong New England fan, there was a lump in my throat that entire fourth quarter. That was about as exciting as football gets, and you know, it's not like those 54-50 bowl games that Kansas City and the LA Rams played on that Monday night, or even the shootout between Kansas City and New England during the regular season and the postseason. I preface that because this one has all the trappings of being a low-scoring slugfest as well. You heard it here first. We'll take one last time out, come back, and have your starting lineups. The opening tap. We've got Hollis and Mangum coming up, round number 4 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
All right, welcome back. Get ready for the starting lineups. And before we get to the starting lineups, let me just say this. Harley Wisenhunt will not start in the ballgame, but we will see her. And you've got to keep me in check on this one. I called her Wisenhunt the entire Tri-County tournament, and I heard it long and loud from the Hollis fans, justifiably so. It's Wisenhunt. There's no U in it, okay? So Wisenhunt. Make sure that I get that and get that correctly so that I can keep those Hollis fans off my back. We do appreciate you. We know those folks for a long time, and That's why they can give me a hard time about my inability to say that word. So the starting five being introduced here for Mangum, and we were interested to see what Richard was going to do, and he will go with Keeley Hussey. Remember, in that semifinal victory back in the beginning of January up at Merritt, he started Keeley Hussey against Alicia Stewart and really shut her down. So it'll be Keeley Hussey and Dusty Pence, Sarah Rogers, who is celebrating her birthday today, along with Nicole Rogers and Kyra Hussey. And again, Hussey completely healed from that shot she took to her thigh on that Saturday over at the Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton. So it'll be Hussey squared rather, along with Rogers and Pence, the starting five for Mangum in their home white uniforms with the black numerals and the orange trim. Meantime, it'll be Alicia Stewart along with Taylor Robinson, Michael Macias, Hadley Shelby, and Madison Rollins getting the start here tonight for Reagan Hightower, as Hollis will be in their road maroon uniforms, white numerals, and a white trim. They'll matriculate on the left end of your listening and or viewing device here in this first half of play. Mike McAlexander watching in tonight. Mike, going to have you alongside, buddy, as always. We appreciate you. And we also want to say hi to Doris Collins. Doris Collins listening in to the broadcast tonight on Classic Hits 97.7. Doris, your friend Doris, wanted me to say hi to you. All right, Rogers and Stewart set to jump center. The tap going to be controlled by Mangum, and we are underway. Thank you for joining us on Classic Hits 97.7 and on OKSports.tv and on our Facebook Live page as well. Hussey out high, gets a little bump. That's Keeley. Now she'll get tied up by Rollins. Jump ball, the arrow going the way of Hollis. So Keeley got trapped there here on the near side. Nobody came to help her out, and Rollins plays great defense and got the turnover on the alternate possession. Now Stewart hounded in the backcourt. Michael Macias in front of us, and she's going to get called for a carry. So you get the idea early on these guys are going to keep this one pretty close to the vest throughout the ball game. Tim Cheminsky, one of the officials here tonight, longtime friend of ours, and always does a good job. So he made that carry call there. Let's see if that continues throughout the course of the evening. Macias out high on Keeley, and Keeley took about 3 steps to the basketball. Richard frustrated with his club right now. They're kind of standing around. And you can hear Richard down below us. He said, got to give her help. You know, you got to give her some kind of assistance. Stewart now into the front court to Shelby. Hadley, diagonal pass. Good catch by Rollins. Back out top to Alicia. She'll fire the three. Front of the iron. Doesn't get it to go down. And Hussey with the aggressive rebound. Then stripped by Macias. Loses the ball out of bounds. And they may call it tight when it comes to traveling and carrying the ball in double dribbles, but Kyra Hussey just got away with a two-handed shove on Macias and knocked her out of bounds with the basketball. Here comes Kyra now back the other way, stopping, popping. Getting a piece of that is Stewart. Battle for the rebound. And finally, it's going to go into the hands of Rogers. Sarah between a couple of defenders. Puts up the shot. Doesn't get it to go. Ball out of bounds. Hadley Shelby will touch it last. And it'll be a Mangum basketball. So it is physical inside early on, and the officials are going to let them play late in the season. I think that's a good idea. Rogers inside after the catch, and Sarah will put it up and in for the first two of the ball game. And again, it gets much more physical. Inbounds pass taken away by Pence. She'll go to Hussey underneath the basket. Keeley going to get tied up. Coming out of the pack will be Hollis, and a run out now for Alasia. Stewart. Dribble, drive to the left hand, puts it up, comes up short. Rebound taken away by Rogers. Sarah gets tied up immediately, and a foul going to be called on Taylor Robinson. Or did they call that on Rollins? It's on Madison instead. First on Madison, and number 1 called on Hollis. So again, you get to the postseason, it does get much more physical. And this late in the season, I kind of like to see them let them play a little bit because it's going to happen in a week and a half. Keeley into the front court, dribble, drive, stopping, popping, glass, and got it. Keeley Hussey. A little bit out of control there, but was able to slow it down and make the shot. Now on the inbounds play, another turnover. And the foul going to be called instead, Keeley Hussey. So Hussey with the foul on Alasia Stewart. And Alasia, some emotion, and she is somebody that is fueled by emotion. Robinson diagonal pass way over the head of Hussey. And out of bounds. Mangum going to get it back. Both teams a little bit tight. Mangum the advantage because they've gotten the ball inside a couple of times and got a couple of point-blank range shots. Certainly hadn't been a work of art for either team in the early going. Sarah double team to Dusty. Over the top for 3. Got it. Dusty Pence. Good looking shot there for Dusty. And Mangum on top 7-0 with 2 minutes gone by here in quarter number 1. Macias going to get fouled. And the reaching going to be called on Sarah Rogers. That'll be number 1 on Sarah. And number 2 on Mangum. And a timeout going to be taken by Hollis. 5:58 left in the first. Mangum 7, Hollis nothing. Classic Hits 97.7.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Well, it was a full timeout that kind of turned into a 30-second timeout. And Reagan Hightower not happy with their club in the early going. They trail 7-0. Quickly across the timeline, Rollins, Madison from Macias. Shot on the way, doesn't go. And Nicole Rogers with the rebound. So Mangum on top, 7-0. Here comes Kyra back the other way. Draws the double team, finds Keeley. Now to Dusty. Sarah wants it inside, they don't get it to her. First quarter, by the way, being brought to you by Stockman's Bank. Here on Classic Hits 97.7. Rollins with the steal of Rogers. Sarah forgot that Madison was there, and that's an easy pick there for Rollins. Into the front court now, Macias. Left side, 15-footer. That's too hard. Ball knocked out of bounds. Pence and Shelby were battling for it. They said it was off of Hadley, so it'll be Mangum basketball. Hollis full court pressure defense of their own. Hussey here on the near side. She'll go to Nicole. Nicole, middle of the floor. She'll find Dusty. Pence picked up by Macias. Now middle of the floor to Keeley, and may have gotten away with a little bit of a walk there. Hussey now back out to Pence. Dusty near side to Nicole. 5:05 and running in the first quarter of play. Mangum on top, 7-0. Keeley off the dribble drive, kicks left side. Dusty back to Keeley. Open from 10, won't take the shot in a reset now. Now they try to force inside to Sarah, and a foul going to be called on Taylor Robinson. Robinson that time coming through Sarah Rogers. Commits the personal, that'll be her first. And team foul number 2 called on Hollis. So Mangum will inbound right into your listening device or viewing device. Maybe both. Keeley over the top, not a good pass, taken away by Michael. Macias stepping into the passing lane. Now double teamed in the backcourt. She'll give up the dribble, finds Alasia in the front court. Stewart crosses over, goes by Sarah, puts it up with the right hand and scores. There's the athleticism of Alasia Stewart. First 2 of the ball game, 7-2. Pence back the other way. Doesn't have the numbers, she'll challenge anyhow. Now stops, leaves it for Nicole up top, and a reset to Keeley. 4:30 left here in the first quarter of play. Rogers on the block, asking for the ball, but it's Nicole up top instead. Patience this time by Richards Club. 4:20 and running in the first quarter of play. Kyra going to go baseline, challenges, stops, pops, glass, and got it. Kyra Hussey muscling that one home as she went right into Macias and put the shot up for 2. 9-2. Mangum on top. 4:05 left in the first. There's a steal from behind. Kyra wound up with the ball. Hussey into the front court. She'll cross over the left hand. Stop, throw up the shot. Got it blocked out of her hands. And it'll be Mangum basketball. Richard wanted a foul. I'm not so sure that Kyra couldn't have one called on hers. She was shoving the defender off with her free hand. Setting down Keeley Hussey and back into the ballgame now for the first time tonight, Jaden Davenport. Davenport looking for the ball in the corner, but instead it's Rogers right in front of Nicole. Sarah will turn, spin, shoot, and score. So Sarah Rogers impressive early on inside, and it's an 11-2 ball game. 3:50 and running in the first quarter of play. Good pass there by Shelby. She'll go to Rollins. Madison fouled hard by Sarah Rogers, and Rollins will go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be 2 fouls now on the birthday girl. And that'll be 3 on Mangum. So Madison Rollins will go to the line to shoot 2. 3:46 left in the first, being brought to you by Stockman's Bank. First free throw good. Rollins gets one more. J.C. Nippert comes in for Mangum. Kyra Hussey going to sit down. Thought maybe Sarah Rogers would with those 2 fouls, but it's Hussey instead. Rollins' second free throw on the way. Madison rolled that one in as well. So Rollins made them both, and that'll make it 11-4. 3:45 and running the first quarter of play. Mangum on top by 7. Pence this time. Deliberate, walking it across the timeline. Dusty looking here on the near side for Nippert, but goes to Davenport instead. Now back to Dusty. Had Nicole underneath the basket. Ball poked out of Pence's hand. Gets it back, goes to Davenport. 3:25 left in period number 1. Diagonal pass in the corner to Nicole. Rogers dump inside Nippert. Too far underneath the basket. Sarah there to pick up a loose basketball. Puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go. But Rogers is fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. We'll check the whistle here on Hollis. It'll go against Elijah Stewart. That'll be the first on Elijah. And team foul number 3 called on Hollis. Couple of free throws here. Sarah Rogers. Tatiana James has come to the scorer's table to check in. First free throw, no good. Here comes James. Nicole Rogers setting down for Richard Kearney. 3:17 left in the first. Mangum 11, Hollis with 4. Second free throw goes in. And that'll make it a 12-4 ball game with 3:15 left in the first. Hadley Shelby brings it across the timeline now. Draws the double team near the timeline. Ball tips Stewart there to get it. Alasia fakes the three, goes in the corner to Rollins. Diagonal pass, Michael inside. Macias got fouled. Check the whistle here. It's on Dusty Pence. That'll be her first. And team foul number 4 called on Mangum. We've broken our first pencil of the night. Inbounds pass. Rollins on the right side takes it out near the hash mark. Now resets to Alasia. Stewart back to Rollins. Picked up by Nippert. She'll stop. Force up a shot. Doesn't get it to go. Ball tipped. There to get it is Shelby. Shot knocked away by Rogers and out of bounds. And it'll still be Hollis basketball. Good defense by Sarah. Makes it that block. Keep in mind she's got 2 fouls. 2:49 left in the first. Inbound pass caught by Rollins. Should go out top to Shelby. Hadley. Good look inside of Macias for an easy 2. Michael set up on the block. Shelby a little bounce pass right at her chest. Catch glass and easy 2 there for Macias. 12-6, 2:30 left in the first quarter of play. Tatiana James surprised by that pass. Tatiana looking inside. Pass went outside. Turnover going to give it to Hollis. Richard wants a timeout, and he'll get it. 2:27 left in the first quarter of play. It's Mangum 12, Hollis 6. Classic Hits 97.7.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
And it was last Tuesday night that we got Rex's Chicken delivered here by Daisy. Oh, my gosh, that was good. They were still talking about it today. Dylan upset. He wasn't here. He didn't get in on the party. And I heard Katie say, man, that smelled good. Tasted even better. Sorry you guys didn't get any. Catch you next time. 2:25 left in the first quarter of play. 12-6. Hollis with the ball. Left end of your listening and viewing device. It's Shelby out top. Hadley going to go here on the near side to Macias. Now back to Hadley. Dribble, drive around Rogers, and she'll score. Hadley Shelby, first 2 of the ball game. And that'll cut it to a 12-8 lead. Mangum on top. 2 minutes left in the first quarter of play. Being brought to you by Stockman's Bank. Jaden Davenport now. She'll go to Pence. Nippert flash by on the baseline. Wanted the ball, but instead the reverse here on the near side to James. Tatiana going to put it on the floor. Picked up by Stewart. Her pass inside, taken away by Taylor Robinson. Not a good effort that time by Tatiana, and I think she's going to go to the bench. Yeah, she's going to get sub for here in a minute. Stewart into the front court to Rollins. Madison back out top. Now to Michael. They'll reverse to Shelby. Fakes the 3. Goes between a couple of defenders. Shot partially blocked again by Sarah Rogers, and then Sarah stepped on the baseline. Kyra Hussey and Nicole Rogers back in. Keely Hussey will come in. Tatiana going to set. So does Sarah. And Nippert will take a seat too. Minute 33 left in the first. Mangum racing out to a big lead. Now they're up by 4. Robinson on the inbounds pass. Got bumped. No call. Rebound Hussey. Kyra down the far sideline. A little bump and a bang. May have gotten away with an extra step. Now she'll step through. Her and Macias really getting after one another. And how did the officials miss that one? Yikes! Kyra now around Robinson. Knocked to the floor. No call. Woo, doggies. It's getting rough out there now, Jethro. They're coming at you. Square up and get some. 1:05 left in the first. Stewart out high. Good pass inside. She'll go to Madison Rollins, and Rollins going to get fouled by Kyra Hussey. That'll be the first on Kyra. And team foul number 5 called on Mangum. Richard saying, my girl got hit like that a minute ago. See what there's discussion going on here. Trying to figure out who the foul was on. Yeah, we got some officials back behind us doing a great job. They're not in uniform. And, boy, Michael Macias there standing on the baseline and got the pass back. Ryan Lane, our correspondent from up at Oak City, where the Lady Elks of Oak City lead out, is 5-3 as they get ready for period number 2. Well, that sounds like a Super Bowl game, doesn't it? Dusty open right side for 3. Got it! Dusty Pence! Second three-pointer, quarter number 1. Pence with 6, and Mangum leads it 15-8. 35 seconds left of the first. Macias to Shelby. Hadley into the front court. Dribble, drive, bounce pass Robinson. Taylor stopping, popping. Shot won't go. She'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Kyra Hussey picks up her second. And I've got 16 fouls called on Mangum. The board says 5. So Robinson will go to the line to shoot a couple. J.C. Nippert going to come back in after the first of 2. First free throw, no good. Robinson gets one more. So Hussey's setting down. Here comes Kiana Dickey as well. And Dickey will take the place of Dusty Pence. 30.2 left of the first quarter of play. Mangum on top, 15-8. Second free throw on the way, Robinson. Taylor spins in and out. Nicole Rogers with the rebound. She'll get tied up by Michael Macias. Good job by Macias to hang around it. Richard working the official and more so working Nicole, saying you cannot bring that ball down around your waist in traffic. So Mangum will get up with 20 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Dickey giving up the dribble, goes over the top to JC. Now a backdoor cut to Davenport. Got it to Nicole. She'll go off the glass and score. How about that? So Nicole Rogers with her first 2 of the ball game. And it's 17-8. Macias trying to beat the clock. She'll go to Robinson, who lays it up and in. And the quarter will come to an end. Oh, we got a good one going here, kids. 17-10. Mangum on top. Period number 1 brought to you by Stockman's Bank. Second quarter coming up. Stick and Stay. Classic Hits 97.7.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So get a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Hollis with the ball to begin the second quarter of play. Missed a couple of shots. Now Sarah Rogers and Alasia Stewart going to get hooked up. And there it is again. You look at Alasia, and you can tell how nervous she is.
Can I get you a water or anything?
No, I'm good right now. Thanks, partner. And Stewart going to get set down. So Alasia plays with emotion, no doubt about it. And a good call there by Reagan Hightower to get her on the bench and just slow her down a little bit. Harley Wisenunt has come into the ball game as well for Hollis. Jaden Davenport, Kiana Dickey, Keely Hussey, J.C. Nippert, and Nicole Rogers out there for Mangum. Hale going to step in, take the ball away, and Wisenunt comes up with it. She'll go to Hadley. Shelby coming across the timeline. Michael Macias and Madison Rollins rounding out the 5 out there. Now Davenport with his steal. She'll have it knocked out of her hands, and we'll get a foul. Going to call it on Hadley. So the foul on Shelby going to be her first. And it'll be team foul number 4. Yeah, this is going to get testy before it's all said and done. I promise you that. You just go ahead, get your ringside seat available right now. 7:10 left in the first half of play. Good pass inside to Nicole, and Rogers with 2 more. Nicole now with 4. Inbounds pass thrown away. Hollis fans said that ball was touched by Mangum. Mangum fans said, thank you, we'll take it. So it'll be Lady Tiger Mangum basketball. To our right and to the right of the Hollis bench. Keeley to fire it in for Mangum. Ball tip, take it away. Wisenant with the steal. Now Michael going to walk it across the timeline. Macias banged into it, the midcourt line by Nicole Rogers. Nicole, big smile on her face. She's getting hooked up in there right now. Foul on Nicole. Going to be her first. And that'll be a team foul. Well, they say number 6 called on Mangum, so I've got them with 7, but the scoreboard has 6, so we'll go with them. They know more than I do. Keely Hussey, Dusty Pence, Kiana Dickey, Sarah Rogers, and Jaden Davenport out on the floor. Wisenant double dribble. Well, they called it with a travel. And the turnover going to give it back now to Mangum. Harley out there with Michael Macias, along with Hadley Shelby, Madison Rollins, and Jasmine Hale for Hollis. Mangum on the right end of your listening and or viewing device, playing offense. Keeley inside and kicks it out over the top to Dusty. Pence from the free throw line, and it goes. Dusty Pence, 8 in the ball game, and Mangum leads it by 11, 21-10. 6:25 left in the first half of play. Well, I tell you what, Keely Hussey and Nicole Rogers are a pain in the other team's butt right now. They are just flat out getting after it. Rollins had the ball knocked out of her hands and unable to control it was Dusty Pence. It'll still be Hollis basketball. Conversely, what they are doing, and the counter on the Hollis side has been Macias and Shelby. Shelby has it right now. Hadley from 15 goes. Hadley Shelby. The arts of the mid-range jumper not lost on Hadley Shelby. She's got 4. It's 21-12. 2 minutes have evaporated here in the second. Yeah, early February. This is about as good as it gets, huh? Davenport, Hussey, now Pence, left side. Deep 3, didn't get it to go. Rogers the rebound in traffic. Puts up the shot, gets fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Should be on Madison Rollins. And it will be on Madison. That'll be her second. And team foul number 5 called on Hollis. Taylor Robinson will come in after the first of 2 free throws from Sarah Rogers. Sarah, 1 of 2, has 5 points. Give her 6. So Robinson in, and Harley Wisenant will sit down. 5:48 left in the first half of play. Second free throw, Rogers got it to go. Sarah was 7. 23-12. Mangum on top by 11. Rollins, ball knocked out of her hands. Davenport in took on a dribble, drive, and slapped on the arm by Michael Macias. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Team foul number 1, or foul number 1 on Michael, and number 6 called on Hollis. So Dickey to the line to shoot 2. Kiana scoreless so far. First of 2 on the way for Kiana. And it doesn't go, and you could tell when she let go of that, it didn't have good rotation on it. So Kiana will have one more. Alasia Stewart back in, setting down Rollins for Coach Hightower. Second free throw on the way for Dickey, and that one looked better. It didn't go, but there's to get the rebound will be Mangum. And how about the effort there of Keely Hussey? Davenport now from 10, and Jaden will knock it down on the right side. Jaden Davenport, first 2 of the ball game for her. Mangum on top, 25-12. Stewart into the front court. Alasia going to get bumped, banged by Dickey or Hussey. Let's see if it's on Keely or Kiana. It's on Kiana. That'll be her first. And team foul number 7 officially now called on Mangum. So Alasia will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. 5:22 left in the half, 25-12. And just for giggles and grins, as Stewart misses the free throw, and Dickey with the rebound. How about that? Wow. These teams, when you look at the brackets, there is a possibility they can face one another in the postseason as well. Ball knocked out of bounds here. Last touch by Michael Macias. Richard saying, get her off, but the official kind of like, have you seen what your girls have been doing lately, Coach? It's been fun. They're not letting them hack. They're not letting them grab, but they are letting them bang into one another. Dickey on the left side to Davenport. Jaden going to bring it back out top now to Dusty. 5:50 left here in the first half of play. Kiana on the right side draws the double team, puts it on the floor, goes inside, bounces it off of her foot, and a turnover Going to give it back now to Hollis. 4:48 left in the first half of play, and here comes Nicole Rogers checking back in for Mangum. Kiana Dickey going to sit down. Dickey just knocked that inbounds pass out of bounds. Malaysia Stewart getting the inbounds pass. Stewart around Jaden Davenport, skips it over the top. Too tall for Taylor Robinson. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Mangum basketball. Check the 5 on the floor for Mangum. Keely Hussey, Dusty Pence, Nicole Rogers, Jaden Davenport, and Sarah Rogers. Michael Macias, Hadley Shelby, Taylor Robinson, Jasmine Hale, and Malaysia Stewart for Hollis. Here comes Keely. Little bounce pass right side, Dusty Pence. We got Rogers inside, can't get to the ball. Now the ball going to be post free, but Sarah there to get it. Nicole asking for it on the baseline, but it's Dusty out here on the right wing. She'll get double teamed, goes inside to Sarah, makes the catch. And a reach-in foul going to be called, maybe on Michael Macias. Yep. Foul on Macias. Going to be number 2, and team foul number 7 called on Hollis. So Sarah will go to the line to shoot 1-1. On the night, she's 3 of 4 for the stripe. 4:15 left in the half. Front end on the way. Rogers will knock it down. Sarah will get one more. Sarah now with 8 in the ball game. Second free throw on the way for Rogers, too strong, and the rebound tipped and tapped, and finally going to be collected by Hadley Shelby. Mangum on top, 26-12. Stewart back the other way, and how about this steal by Sarah Rogers? Oh my goodness! Rogers picking the pocket, and Malaysia Stewart as she went inside. My goodness. Dana Went, hello, and thanks for joining us. Also hi to Rafe Hall checking us out. Skip pass near side Davenport. Jaden going to dribble, drive. She'll get banged and go to the line to shoot 2. See who the foul is here. And it's going to be on Malaysia. On Stewart, that'll be her second. Team foul number 8 called on Hollis. So Davenport to shoot 2 now. Mangum leading 26-12. 3:45 left in the half. First of 2 on the way for Davenport is too strong. Try to bank it in and had too much gas on that. Spun in and out. So Davenport, one more opportunity here. Second one on the way. Rattled in and out. No good. And Jasmine Hale had the rebound. Michael Macias picks up the loose basketball. She'll come flying into the front court. Put up the shot. Doesn't get it to go, but a foul will be called. And Michael will go to the line to shoot 2. Sarah Rogers picking up the personal, and earlier I credited her with a foul, and apparently it was not on Sarah, so that'll be her second. 8 now called on Mangum. So Michael Macias shoots a couple of free throws. Macias with 2 points, misses the first. 2 of 6 now from the line is Hollis, and Mangum struggling as well. They have missed their last 5, in fact. Second one on the way for Macias, and this one goes in. So Michael 1 of 2, she's got 3. And that'll make it 26-13. 3:35 and running the first half of play. Mangum and Hollis. Jaden Davenport at the right hash mark. She'll go now to Dusty. Pence has had a good first half with 8 points, including a couple of threes. Boy, Pogo sticking inside. Nicole Rogers begging for the ball. They don't get it to her. It's Davenport over the top now to Rogers. Sarah came up short. Rebound, or Nicole came up short. Sarah tried to grab the rebound, lost it out of bounds. Alasia Stewart affected that shot by Nicole Rogers. Rogers saw Stewart flash by, and she got alligator arms, short-armed it, and missed it. Now a foul in the backcourt. Keely Hussey going to pick that one up. And on Keely, that'll be her second. Team foul number 9 called on Mangum, so we'll do a 1-1 now with 3:10 left in the first half of play. And again, the playoffs for the big schools still a week and a half away, but this one has all the trappings of that playoff atmosphere. Front end of the 1-1 for Macias goes. Michael gets one more. We mentioned Rafe Hall from over at Duke, watching in on OKSports.tv and Classic Hits 97.7. And Rafe, of course, has Corky that plays there at Duke, and Lady Tigers and all the other Class A and B teams will begin district play this weekend around the state of Oklahoma. Michael hits them both. Macias 3 of 4 from the line, got 5 points. 26-15 as the clock ticks down to 3 minutes left in the first half of play. Nicole up high, picked up by Jasmine Hale, and she'll get pushed. Easy call there for the official as Nicole was ready to turn the corner, and Hale was behind her and was not going to catch up and got called for the push. That'll be 9 now on Hollis. So Nicole will go to the line to shoot 1-1. Rogers, 4 points, has yet to try a free throw. Front end on the way, no good. Rebound, Taylor Robinson. And again, you could tell when that one was launched, it was going to miss. Michael Macias now. Keely Hussey all over her. She'll go around Hussey, give it to Alasia. Stewart for 3. Got it. You can see that one online. Alasia Stewart. Watch her getting hot now. She can line it up in a hurry. 26-18, 2:35 left in the first half of play. And if you're a Mangum fan, they need a bucket right now. A little momentum shift going on as Sarah Rogers finds underneath the basket Kyra Hussey. Hussey misses the shot, but going to get fouled by Alasia Stewart. And that'll be 3 now on Alasia. Team out number 10 called on Hollis. And Alasia protesting, and Kyra Hussey initiated the contact. So Kyra shooting 2. First one on the way, no good. Boy, Mangum really, and there's no other way to put it, stinking it up from the free throw line. Sarah hit 3 to begin the quarter, and since then they have missed 7 in a row. Second one on the way for Kyra. Line drive goes in. Kyra Hussey. She's got 3. Mangum leads 27-18. 2:20 left in the first half of play. Michael Macias, ball out in front of her, but finally corrals it. Goes to Jasmine Hale underneath the basket for an easy 2. Good job by Macias. That thing out in front of her, but she tracked it down, stayed with it, and made a good pass to Hale for an easy 2. 27-20. 2 minutes left here in the first half of play. Mangum on top by 7. Pence in the corner to Nicole. Back out top, Dusty. She'll go to Keeley. Now to Dusty. She's got Sarah underneath the basket. Can't get it to her. And now the ball going to be taken away. Bobbled by Keeley. Run out for Michael. Macias grabbed from behind. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Michael Macias. See if it's on Dusty. It is. And that'll be the second of the ball game on Pence. Team out number 10 called on Mangum. So Michael Macias, who has knocked down 3 free throws in a row, to the line to shoot a couple here. Michael Macias, 5 of the ball game, makes this one. Give her 6 in a row, or 4 in a row rather, and 6 for the game. Jaden Davenport back in. Katie Hussey got to set down now for Mangum. 1:43 left here in this first quarter of play, or first half of play rather. Macias, second one up in. Michael Macias. Hello to Alva. Caitlin Huckabee checking in. Real Tigers aren't rich, he says. Well, there you go. She likes the orange and black Tigers out there, not the maroon and black ones. Dusty Pence going to go inside. She'll get a chance to shoot 2. We'll get a foul here called on Hollis. And given Michael's response, it is on Macias. And you could just tell by the way she looked, it was on her. That'll be the 11th now called on Hollis. Both teams in the double bonus. Dusty to shoot a couple. Pence with 8 points in the ball game. First free throw, good. Dusty Pence. Pence will get one more. Mangum on top, 28-22. Second free throw on the way. Front of the iron doesn't go, and Jasmine Hale with the rebound. So Mangum not doing themselves any favors at the free throw line. Hale bobbles at the timeline. We'll get a jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. So they'll get it at the midcourt stripe with a minute 20 left in the first half of play. Dusty now going to slow things down just a bit, coming across the timeline. She'll come to Davenport. Now to Sarah. Well, Michael almost got a piece of that, didn't she? Davenport now on the baseline. Goes inside and scores. But Davenport exploding to the basket. Give her 4. And with a minute 4 left here in this first half of play, Sarah Rogers has picked up her 3rd personal foul. Team out number 11 called on Mangum. So Rogers will have to set. Macias will get 2 more. And Michael been filling it up from the foul line here in period number 2. She's 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, 7 on the ball game. First one for Michael, good. Macias will get one more. J.C. Nippert in, and Harley Wisenant will come in for Hollis. Also checking in, Tatiana James. Nicole Rogers will sit down. So it's Kyra Hussey, Tatiana James, Jaden Davenport, J.C. Nippert, and Dusty Pence. Second one from Michael goes in. Macias hit them both. Michael's out there with Taylor Robinson, Harley Wisenant, Hadley Shelby, and also out on the floor is Madison Rollins. James for 3. Shot won't go. Ball loose, and there's Macias with a rebound. 45 seconds left in the first half of play. Mangum on top by half a dozen. Rollins and company trying to change that. Madison out high. She'll go to Macias. Michael now bangs into Davenport. And they've been letting him do that all night long both ways. The banging goes on. It's the grabbing that they're not letting happen. 3 ball dialed up here. No good, but the putback is there for Taylor Robinson. Good job by Robinson carving out an area after this 3 by Hadley Shelby. 30-26, Mangum by 4. They will hold for 1, or at least try to. Down to 10 seconds left in the first half of play. Force inside, ball taken away by Robinson. Michael trying to beat the clock. Macias, dribble, drive, push, shot no good. Robinson put it up, didn't get it to go. Ball loose on the floor, and the period will come to an end. Well, they let him get after it at the end of the first half as well. A blocked shot and bodies on the floor, and we've played 16 minutes. How much fun has this been? 30 on the board for Mangum, 26 for Hollis at the intermission. It's a 6-point lead for the home team over the visitors here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Got a good one going here at the half. Mangum on top by a score of 30-26. Lady Tigers of Mangum outscoring Hollis 17-10 in that first quarter of play. And then it was Hollis outscoring Mangum 16-13 in that second frame. And again, that's where we are at the half. Mangum 30 and Hollis 26. Scoring at the half, good balance for Richard Carney. Dusty Pence leading the way. She's got 9. Sarah Rogers with 8. Then give 4 to Jaden Davenport and Nicole Rogers. 3 in the first half for Kyra Hussey and Keely Hussey with 2. Mangum just 6 of 15 from the foul line in the first half of play, but again, they lead it by 4, 30-26. Foul situation for Mangum. Sarah Rogers with 3, Dusty Pence with 2, Keely Hussey with 2, Kyra Hussey with 2. for Mangum. On the other side of the ledger, it's been Michael Macias keeping her club in it. Michael with 9 in the first half of play, including 7 from the foul line in that second period of play. 5 in the first half for Alasia Stewart. Hadley Shelby's got 4, as does Taylor Robinson, and then 2 apiece for Madison Rollins and Jasmine Hale. From the foul line in that first half, we talked about Michael Macias making 7 of 8 as a club, 9 of 13, Hollis in the first half. For Reagan Hightower's team, Alasia Stewart's got 3 fouls. Michael Macias with 3, 2 at the first half for Madison Rollins. And again, at the intermission, Mangum leads it 30-26. They can say. Second half coming up, Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
At the half, it is a 30-26 ball game. Mangum in front of Hollis in a girls contest here. Sherry Shepard Kindle watching in. She says, let's go Mangum. So there you have it. At the half, 30-26, stick and stay. Second half is coming up here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, go Tigers.
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130. All
right, welcome back to Mangum. I just gave $2 to a little kid for candy, and she says, I don't have any candy anymore. And she took my $2. Well, I tell you what, that is a young woman who will do well in her life. All right, second half set to get underway. It'll be Hollis with the ball. They'll play now on the right end of your listening and or viewing device in their road maroon uniforms with the white numerals and the white trim. Alasia Stewart, Hadley Shelby. And three ball going to be dialed up here on its way for Madison Rollins. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound, Kyra Hussey. Taylor Robinson and Michael Macias rounding out the top five for Hollis to begin the third period of play. Being brought to you by 333 Dental. Meantime, for Mangum, it's Keely Hussey, Dusty Pence, along with Sarah Rogers, Nicole Rogers, and Kyra Hussey. Mangum in their home white uniforms with the black numerals and the orange trim. Nicole in the corner to Dusty. Double team. Ball knocked out of her hands. Going to be taken away by Shelby, and Hadley on the run out. She'll dribble, drive, go near side, and the force didn't go for Madison Rollins, but she's fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Ooh, Sarah Rogers has now picked up her fourth, and that'll be the first of the second half called against Mangum. So Sarah going to have to sit for quite a while. Richard, hands on hips, shaking his head in disbelief. First free throw good. Madison Rollins. Richard wants a timeout, going to get one. 7:15 left in the third. 30-27 three-point ball game. Classic Hits 97.7.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Out of the timeout, it'll be Madison Rollins at the free throw line now for Hollis, as it's 30-27. Second one on the way for Rollins, and it goes in. And so Hollis is getting it done at the free throw line tonight, whereas Mangum is not. They've gotten themselves back into the ball game. As Hollis, it's a two-point contest. 30-28, minute gone by here in the third. Being brought to us by our good friends at 333 Dental. What a pass over the top. Kaylee Hussey to a wide open Nicole Rogers, who made the catch and put it up for the first two of the second half for Mangum, and it's 32-28. 6:50 left in the third. Robinson wide open on the other end. They'll get her the ball over the top, and that's a little cherry picking there for Taylor. She's got 6. 32-30, 6:35 left in the third. Jaden Davenport now in the ball game. Sarah Rogers setting with those 4 fouls. Nicole at the free throw line asking for the ball from Keeley, but she'll direct traffic out high. Macias on her. Now Davenport back to Nicole. Here on the near side, Pence. Hussey works her way through traffic. Keeley sets, fires, 3. That's way too long. And the rebound going to be taken away by Hadley Shelby. Shelby now needing help in the backcourt. She'll get it from Stewart. Alasia coming across the timeline through traffic behind the back. She'll get cut off. Now step through. Leave it right side. Easy 2. Up and in. And we're tied. Madison Rollins with the catch at 2. 32 all. 5:55 and running in this third period of play. Mangum is led by as many as 11 and 12 and now find themselves tied at 32. And again, keep in mind, Sarah Rogers on the bench with 4 fouls. Keeley at the right elbow. Ball knocked out of her hand. She'll go get it. Good hands by Macias. Macias got a slap at it again, but Dusty there to get it. Pence now getting a screen out high. A little give, go. Rogers, or rather Hussey, and Kyra will knock it down for 2. Kyra Hussey. And another foul on Alasia Stewart, and that'll be her 4th. So Stewart with 4. And you would think that probably Reagan Hightower will set her down. Keely Hussey takes a seat. Kyra going to go to the free throw line. Here does come Jasmine Hale. And Alasia will sit down. 5:29 left here in the third. 3-point opportunity here for Kyra Hussey, and it's on its way, and it's good. So Hussey with a half a dozen. And she's given her club a 3-point lead, 35-32. 5:25 and running here in the third quarter of play. Hadley Shelby across the timeline. Rollins gets it behind the arc on the right side. Now she'll go inside. Good defense by Jaden Davenport. Rollins has got 6 unanswered for Hollis. Richard wanted to travel there, but didn't get it. 5:05 left in the third. 35-34, 1-point ball game. Mangum on top. Dump inside Dickey. Kiana back over the top. They'll go to Dusty. Pence to Davenport. Jaden Oh, inside too late. Tried to get the ball to Nicole. Hale pokes it away. Had her early in the sequence. Tried to get it to her too late. Back the other way. Here comes Michael Macias and company. They can take the lead this trip. 4:45 left in the third. Robinson inside. Ball knocked out of her hands. It's on the floor. We'll get a jump ball. The arrow going to point the way of Mangum. So Taylor Robinson with the tie-up. And give the ball now to Mangum. 4:35 left here in the third. Dusty coming across the timeline. Pence to Davenport. Mangum content to slow things down a little bit. Dusty to Dickey. Now over the top to Kyra. Kyra kicks it to Davenport. Shoots the three off the mark. Flat-footed rebound. Dickey couldn't hold on to it. Ball taken out of the pack by Kyra Hussey, and then Hussey walked. Oh, they called an offensive foul instead. Threw an elbow to clear space and got called for it. And that'll be 3 now on Kyra. 2 on Mangum in the second half. So Hollis going to get it back now. Yes, it's a 35-34 ball game. Again, they try to force it inside to Robinson, but the pass too strong. So it'll be a turnover back to Mangum. Lady Tigers of Mangum leading 35-34 midway point, quarter number 3. Here on Classic Hits 97.7, our third quarter brought to us by 333 Dental. Ball poked out of bounds, and the officials say it will still be Mangum basketball. Inbounds pass, Nicole Rogers here on the near side. Should go to Davenport, now to Dusty, back to Jaden. Running the baseline, Kiana Dickey should get it out on the wing. Ball popped out of her hands. Taken away by Hadley Shelby. Now the ball loose and picked up by Kyra Hussey, and then she got called for a double dribble. Richard going to argue that call. I would tend to agree. I think that may have been a double dribble. It looked like she'd established herself and then put it on the deck a second time. So 3:33 left here in the third. Our third quarter brought to us by 333 Dental. 35-34. And again, Hollis, for the third straight trip, can take the lead. Shelby goes inside to Robinson. Should double team. Ball out of her hands. Get another scrum, and this time the arrow going to point the way of the Lady Tigers. Keep in mind, Sarah Rogers on the bench with 4 personal fouls for Mangum. And on the bench for Hollis, Alicia Stewart with 4 of her own. Inbounds, Robinson. She'll get fouled by Nicole Rogers, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Third foul of the second half called on Mangum, and the second of the night on Nicole. Tatiana James will come in after the first of 2 free throws. Taylor Robinson shooting 2. First, good. Robinson gets 1 more. Tied at 35. And again, free throw shooting. Certainly the way of Hollis, as they have made 3 of 3 here in the third, and on the night are 12 of 15. Second one on the way. Robinson rolls that one in, and Hollis leads for the first time tonight. 36-35, 3:10 and running in the third period of play. Dusty up high. Pence leaves it for Kiana at the right hash mark. Now to Davenport. Curl around here for Pence. And again, Tatiana James running the baseline. They'll go to Nicole instead, stopping, popping, and rolling it in. Nicole Rogers. 8 in the ball game for Nicole. 37-36. 2:40 and running here in the third. Mangum leading, not anymore. 3-ball dialed up right side. Knocked down Madison Rollins, who's had a whale of a third period of play. Rollins now with 9 in the quarter, 11 for the ball game. Dickey at the right hash mark. 2:25 left here in the third. Hollis by a pair, 39-37. Dusty, dribble, drive, scoop shot, couldn't get it to roll in. And Taylor Robinson will take away the rebound and then throw the ball into no man's land. Kiana Dickey knocked it out of bounds. Richard saying, let that go. It was headed for out of bounds. So Hollis will get it. 2:10 left here in the third period of play. Leading by 2, 39-37. into the front court. Here's Rollins. Madison, diagonal pass. Shelby, now to Macias. Michael thought about the three, got closed out by Nicole. Now she'll dribble inside, force it from 10, spun around the rim, and it went in for Michael Macias. 11 in the ball game for Macias. In the lead now 4, the biggest of the night for Hollis, 41-37. Davenport in the front court. She'll go to Dickey at the right hash mark. Kiana back over the top to Davenport. Nicole working hard inside with Taylor Robinson. They are really getting after one another. Go back out top, Jaden. Davenport, bounce pass near side, Tatiana. James, and a reach-in foul going to be called. Wow. That's on Madison Rollins. That'll be her third. Team number 2 called on Mangum in the second half, or Hollis in the second half. Dickey, the inbounds pass, a minute 30 left here in the third. Mangum needing a bucket here. They're down by 4. Dickey off the bounce. Cut off, goes back out top to Nicole. Got James inside, but instead it'll be up top to Davenport. Minute 15 left in the third. Dusty out high. Now here on the near side, Davenport. She'll go to Pence. Dusty off the dribble penetration. Scoop shot. Didn't get it to go down. 2 good looks and 2 trips for Pence, and it won't go down. Robinson with the rebound. Minute left here in the third. Here comes Hollis. Another 3-ball dialed up and knocked down for Madison Rollins. Welcome to the Madison Rollins Show here in the third. Her club leads it now by 7, 44-37. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of play. Suddenly Mangum can't throw it in the ocean. Dusty out high. She'll come here on the near side to Davenport. Back to Dusty. I think Richard, if he had one of his 30-second timeouts, would take it here, but he's used them both. There's a 3-ball dialed up and knocked down. Tatiana James. How about that for a quick release? That'll cut it to a 4-point ball game, 44-40. 15 seconds left in the third. It's been brought to you by 333 Dental. Off balance shot. Rollins didn't get it to go. Robinson put back no, but she's fouled. And with 8.8 left here in the third, she'll go to the line. Kiana Dickey picking up the personal. That'll be 2 on Kiana. And that'll be the 4th of the second half called on Mangum. So Hollis has forged their lead at the charity stripe. They go back there now for 2 more. Robinson 2 for 4 in the ball game. First one rolls in for Robinson. She'll get 1 more. Keely Hussey, Kyra Hussey, and J.C. Davenport, or J.C. Nippert into the ball game. Setting down James, Rogers, and Pence. That's Nicole, by the way. Second free throw now here. Robinson got it. So Taylor will make it a 46-40 ball game. 5 seconds left. Kaylee, I don't know if she realizes that. We're down to 3. Hussey looking for a screen. Goes to Kyra. Kyra forces, doesn't get the shot to go, but she is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. They called Michael Macias as time expired. See if they called it on Macias. Oh, they called it on Hadley Shelby instead. That'll be her second. And team number 3 called on Mangum. Or Hollis, rather. First free throw, Kyra, good. Hussey will get 1 more. Wow. 46-41. Second one on the way for Hussey. Goes in, and will finish the period with a 4-point lead for Hollis. 46 for Hollis, 42 for Mangum. 4th and final coming up. Stick and stay. Classic Hits 97.7.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities.
To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Well, as we begin the fourth quarter of play, Kyra Hussey goes inside, misses the shot, and down the other way comes Hollis with the ball. It's going to go into the backcourt, and we'll get a tie-up and a jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way of Hollis. Michael Macias, Madison Rollins, Alasia Stewart, Hadley Shelby, and Taylor Robinson in the ball game now for Hollis. They're in the road maroon uniforms, white numerals, white trim. 3 ball on the way. Macias, front of the iron, doesn't go. Rebound tapped out. Kiana Dickey going to get it from Mangum. Dickey over the top to Hussey. Keeley lays it up and in. Keeley Hussey, what a catch and what a layup by Hussey. 4 in the ball game now for Keeley. 44, 2-point ball game. Get the 5 on the floor for Mangum in a moment. Alasia fakes the 3, gives up the ball, goes on the near side of Madison Rollins, who had a huge period. She had, 12 in the quarter, 14 now on the night for Madison Rollins to lead Hollis in scoring. 6:50 left here in the ball game. Shelby for 3, and it goes for Hadley. She got 7 of the ball game. Fourth quarter brought to you by Great Plains Bank. Keely Hussey, Jaden Davenport, J.C. Nippert, Kyra Hussey, and Kiana Dickey out on the floor for Mangum. Ball going to go out of bounds, and Davenport couldn't make the play. Dusty Pence and Sarah Rogers will check in. Rogers will be playing with 4 fouls. Nicole going to come in as well. Keeley going to sit down. And Davenport and Nippert will sit. Now Mangum's only got 4 players. Nippert will stay. So it's going to be JC, Nicole and Sarah, Dusty, and Kyra. Michael Macias, Alasia Stewart, Handley Shelby, Taylor Robinson all out on the floor. Deep 3 here by Alasia, doesn't get it to go. Michael with the rebound. Macias' shot won't go. Robinson working hard on the glass. Hussey working harder, and Kyra took it away. Well, they are really getting after one another down there. And a timeout going to be taken by Richard. 6:14 left in the ball game. 49 for Hollis, 44 for Mangum. A slugfest on a Tuesday night. Classic Hits 97.7.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum. But their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
6:05 left in the ball game, and Mangum trailing 49-44. 2 timeouts remaining for Mangum. In the corner, Nicole for 3. That ball partially blocked. Sarah with the rebound through traffic. She'll put it up. Can't get it to go. But she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Reagan Hightower can't believe the call. It's a push on Madison Rollins, and that'll be 4 on Rollins. We'll check the foul situation. Alasia Stewart, Madison Rollins with 4 apiece. Michael Macias has got 3. On Mangum's side, Sarah Rogers got 4 of her own. Makes the first free throw, does Sarah. Jaden Davenport back in. J.C. Nippert sitting down for Mangum. Nicole now, or Sarah rather, with 9 in the ball game. Second one rolls in. So Rogers has brought her club within 3. 49-46, 5:45 remaining. Fourth quarter brought to us by Great Plains Bank. 3 ball, didn't go that time for Madison Rollins. Loose basketball taken away by Sarah Rogers, and she'll go to Dusty Pence. 5:35 left. Dusty coming across the timeline. Pence here on the near side. She'll go to Nicole. Now to Davenport at the right hash mark. Dusty deep in the corner right side. Comes back inside to Nicole. Now Davenport sets, fires 3, left side, no. Long rebound tapped out by Alasia. Stewart gonna dribble, drive, gotta be careful. She's got 4 fouls. Finds Robinson underneath the basket. She'll put up the shot and score. Get fouled from behind by Kyra Hussey, I believe. Yep. That'll be number 4 on Kyra and number 5 called on Mangum. So Robinson's bucket is good, and Taylor now chance at a 3-point play. Free throw on the way for Robinson is good, and it's a 6-point ball game. So Taylor Robinson now beginning to really come to life offensively. She's got a baker's dozen 13, 9 of that after halftime. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth, 52-46. Hollis on top by 6. Davenport to Hussey. Kyra, dribble, drive, stop, pop, way too hard. Michael Macias with a rebound. Alasia coming across the timeline now for Hollis. Stewart in the corner to Shelby. Hadley back out top to Stewart. Now Macias. They'll swing it around near side. Rollins. 3 ball on the way. Madison shot in and out. Rebound taken away by Kyra Hussey. She'll get her pocket picked from behind, but Davenport's there to pick it up. Well, good job by Rollins to come weak side and nearly create the steal. 4:25 left. Davenport with the ball. She'll go to Hussey. Kyra back to Jaden in the corner left side. Hands it off to Sarah, and the reach-in foul going to be called on Michael Macias. And that'll be 4 on Michael. So Rollins with 4, Macias with 4, Stewart with 4, and on Mangum's side, Sarah with 4, Kyra Hussey with 4. By the way, Tatiana James back into the ballgame now for Mangum. Davenport setting down. James to Hussey. Kyra back to Tatiana. Sets, fires 3. Boy, I tell you what, Richard wanted a foul there. Not going to get it. And the rebound going to be taken away by Hollis. Into the front court, Shelby. She'll go to Rollins. Madison. Ball taken away by Nicole. Rogers with a run out. Stopping, popping with the left hand. Shot comes up short. Ball tipped, though, to Dusty. And Pence will put it in. First 2 for Dusty since intermission. She's got 11. Back the other way, Robinson stopping, glass, and couldn't get it to roll in. And the rebound taken away by Sarah Rogers. She'll get tied up, and we'll get a jump ball, and they are going to play the way of Mangum. 3:38 remaining, 52-48, fourth quarter. Wild Woolly being brought to you by Great Plains Bank. Here on Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.tv, and on our Facebook page, Classic Hits 97.7. Up top, Sarah Rogers. She'll go by Stewart, inside around Robinson, and lay it up and in. Sarah Rogers now with a dozen, and it's a 2-point game, 52-50, 3:15 left. And again, Hollis is playing a little tentative with all those fouls. Macias up top, Michael for 3. That one hits the front of the iron, won't go down. Robinson with another rebound over Rogers, shot won't go. And Nicole, the inside, or Sarah, the inside position to get the rebound and hand it off to Nicole. And now here comes Dusty. So Mangum can tie or retake the lead. They're down by a pair, 52-50, 2:50 left in regulation. Up top, Kyra. Hussey looks inside, finds Dusty over Robinson. Shot won't go. Rebound, Sarah Rogers and Madison Rollins in the air going to point the way of Hollis. They'll get it on the alternate possession. Keeley going to come back in. Nicole Rogers going to sit down. Jaden Davenport will check in. And sitting down will be Tatiana James. So Richard looking for some defense out there and got some kids that can afford to get a foul. Michael into the front court, lost the ball, taken away by Davenport. She'll go over the top to Nicole. Rogers goes inside and gets fouled. Well, she should have put the shot up, but got bailed out there on the foul. They called the foul on Hadley Shelby, just the third on Hadley, and team foul number 6 called on Hollis. So Mangum will inbound underneath her own window. It's Sarah to do the honors. She'll go to Keeley. Now back over the top, Dusty. Near side, Rogers. Sarah off the bounce, going to go inside. Force it with the right hand. Shot won't go. Got her own rebound. Put back, goes in. She's fouled and got a chance at a 3-point lead and a 3-point play and a chance to give her club the lead. They call the foul on Madison Rollins as well. She fouls out. Wow. Team foul number 7 called on Hollis. So Rollins, who had that huge third quarter, fouls out with 14 points. And again, a dozen of those in that third frame. So Rogers now a chance to give her club the lead. Free throw good. Mangum back on top, 53-52. Alasia Stewart playing with 4 fouls herself. She'll come to Michael Macias, middle of the floor. Back to Alasia. 2:05 left of the ball game. Pass going to go into the backcourt. Over and back. Mangum going to get it. As Hollis, not a good pass that time. And it looked like a touch pass opportunity, and it was not designed the way Reagan Hightower wanted. Davenport sits down. Nicole Rogers back in. Kyra to inbound. Hussey over the top. She'll find Dusty. 2 minutes left here in the fourth. Great Plains Bank says thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Classic Hits 97.7. Alicia Stewart got to be careful out high. She's got 4 fouls. Backed off of it there and did a good job. Pence now in front of us. Dusty giving up the dribble. She'll go to Keeley. Hussey with her club on top by 1, and suddenly the clock has become the best friend of the Mangum Lady Tigers. Minute 35 and running here in the fourth quarter of play. Keeley in front of us. She'll go to Kyra. Now to Dusty. And again, Alicia Stewart can't be real aggressive because she's playing with those fouls. Kyra and Alicia out high. Now Keeley will get it on the double team. Back to Kyra. Minute 15 left of the ball game. Dusty. Good job of playing keep away by Mangum. At some point, Reagan Hightower will tell her club that they've got to commit a foul and send somebody to the line to shoot the 1-on-1. Kyra in front of us. She'll get a screen from Sarah. Now handed off to Rogers. Rogers picked up out high by Taylor Robinson, and there's a foul on Robinson. Sends Sarah to the line to shoot 1-on-1. Just the second foul of the night on Robinson, and 8 have been called on Hollis. So at the free throw line will go Sarah Rogers, and Rogers has hit her last 3. Made, 6 on the night, 6 of 8. Made that one. No, it didn't go down. It didn't stay. Spun out. Taylor Robinson with the rebound. 53-52. Michael Macias and company down by 1. Macias going to force one. Not a good shot. Rebound, Kyra Hussey, and then Hussey going to get fouled in the backcourt. See if it's on Robinson or Hale, and it's on neither. It's on Michael Macias. And Michael Macias is fouled out of the ballgame. So Macias and Rollins fouling out. 25 points combined. Wizenit will come in. Harley comes in with 44.1 left of the ball game. Kyra Hussey to shoot 1-and-1. Hussey with 9 points. Check them, 7. Free throw good. Kyra gets one more. Hussey missed her first. She's made 4 in a row since. Give her 8 points in the ball game. Her club leads by a pair, 54-52, 44.1 left. Second one on the way for Kyra. Good. Hussey hit them both. Timeout going to be taken here by Mangum. They lead 55-52, 44.1 left. Don't go anywhere! Come on, back to the edge of your chair. Classic Hits, 97.7.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. Mangum on top, 55-52. 44.1 left in regulation. Mangum with 1 timeout. 4 timeouts for Reagan Hightower and Hollis. The arrow points the way of Mangum. They have a foul to give. Mangum shoots 2 on any fouls by Hollis. Jasmine Hale into the front court. Hale through traffic. She'll get grabbed, and that was an obvious foul there. The 16 foul now called on Mangum. And so it'll be the third, by the way, on Keeley Hussey. Alasia Stewart, the inbounds pass. Stewart through traffic, shoots, scores. Alasia Stewart. I'm surprised Hollis didn't take a timeout there. Stewart now with 7 in the ball game. Taylor Robinson going to commit a personal foul. And that'll be her third. Team foul number 10 called on Hollis. So Hussey will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 25.6 left in the fourth. Brought to you by Great Plains Bank. Hussey hit a couple of free throws a minute ago. She's got 9 in the ball game. First for Kyra, no good. You could tell when she let go of it. 55-54. Hussey, one more opportunity. Second free throw on the way for Hussey is no good. Rebound tipped, and Keely Hussey will come away with it. And a quick timeout going to be taken by Richard. Oh, what a rebound by the freshman. 23.8 left. Oh, you're still on the edge of your chairs when you come back on Classic Hits 97.7.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
All right, Mangum out of timeouts now, 23.8 remaining. They lead by 1, 55-54. They shoot 2 on any fouls. 1-1 non-shooting fouls for Hollis in the arrow, pointing the way of Reagan Hightower's club. And again, she's got 4 timeouts. Keely Hussey, Kyra Hussey, Nicole Rogers, along with Sarah Rogers and Dusty Pence out on the floor for Mangum. Sarah, the catch. Rogers kicks it back out top to Nicole, and Nicole going to get fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Called the foul on Jasmine Hale. Second on Jasmine, and team foul number 11 called against Hollis. They've lost 2 players to fouls, Madison Rollins and Michael Macias. So at the free throw line, Nicole Rogers, 8 points in the ball game, and it'll stay that way. She misses the free throw. So Mangum has had a chance to put it away here in the fourth from the line, and they have not gotten it done. Second one on the way for Nicole. No good. And the rebound tapped out, and Alasia Stewart will go get it. Now we'll get a foul across the way. Wow. Foul on Nicole, going to be her 3rd of the night. The 7th called on Mangum. And so Alasia Stewart, who's 0 for 1 from the foul line, will shoot the 1-1. Remember, Richard has no timeouts. 15 seconds left in regulation. Left-handed Stewart at the line. Senior free throw, good. She'll get one more. Stewart has been held in check all night long. Just 8 points, but tied it at 55, and now a timeout going to be taken by Reagan Hightower. 15 seconds left. We're tied at 55. Oh, I got a barn burner here. Classic Hits 97.7.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Out of the timeout, Alasia Stewart now, an opportunity to give her club the lead. Second of 2 free throws on the way for Stewart is no good. And the rebound going to be collected by Kyra Hussey. And now we're going to get a foul in the backcourt. And Mangum, an opportunity here. They call that on Alasia Stewart. Team foul number 12 called on Hollis in the second half. No, they called it on Harley, wasn't it, instead? First on Harley. So Kyra Hussey now at the line. Missed her last 2. 11.8 remaining. Still a ton of time. Keep in mind, there's still 3 timeouts remaining for Hollis. Hussey shoots 2. First, good. Kyra Hussey. Mangum by 1. 56-55. Second free throw on the way. Kyra Hussey got it. It thought about it, but it was going to go in. You could tell. Good shooter's roll there. Now Mangum going to pressure the ball. Inbounds pass, Hale. Jasmine into no man's land. Taylor Robinson with the catch. Robinson asking for a timeout and getting it with 6 seconds left in the ball game. Woo, baby. This is playoff basketball on a Tuesday night in the regular season. Classic Hits 97.7.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
All right, here we go. 6 seconds left in regulation. Mangum on top by a pair, 57-55. It's Hollis basketball. They have 2 timeouts remaining, both of them 30-second timeouts. Mangum no timeouts. The arrow points the way of Mangum on a jump ball situation. Alasia Stewart, Jasmine Hale, Harley Wisenet, Taylor Robinson, Hadley Shelby out on the floor for Hollis. Keely Hussey, Sarah Rogers, Dusty Pence, Nicole Rogers, and Kyra Hussey for Mangum. Wisenet with the inbounds pass. Robinson got fouled as she put up the shot with 1.8 remaining. They called it on Kyra, I believe they did. And now Hussey is fouled out of the ball game. So Kyra will foul out with 11 points. Taylor Robinson to the charity stripe. Robinson has made 5 in a row. She missed her first 2. 13 in the ball game for Robinson. First one, no good. Front of the iron. Minute 8, or 1.8 seconds left. Not a minute 8, 1.8 left. Robinson's second to make it a 1-point ball game, and it spins in for Taylor Robinson. So it's a 1-point contest. Mangum inbounds, and Kaylee Hussey will get it. They foul her, but the buzzer had sounded, and Mangum will hold on and win this one 57-56. 57-56, your final score. Mangum over Hollis, and we're back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Back in Mangum, hard-fought win by the home team as they outlast Hollis 57-56, outscoring Hollis 15-10 in the fourth quarter to win it by 1. And again, 57-56, your final score. Mangum from the free throw line, 15 of 29. Not a stellar evening, but enough as they win by 1. Meantime, Hollis was 18 of 24 on the night. Here is the scoring breakdown. 15 in the ballgame for Sarah Rogers. She played a lot of that fourth quarter with 4 fouls. Kyra Hussey had 11, as did Dusty Pence. Give 8 in the ball game to Nicole Rogers. 4 apiece for Jaden Davenport and Keely Hussey. 3 for Tatiana James. And again, Mangum wins it 57-56, hitting 15 of 29 free throws. On the other side of the ledger, big nights for Madison Rollins, Taylor Robinson, and Michael Macias. The only trouble was for Reagan Hightower. Rollins and Macias fouled out in the fourth quarter. Rollins wound up with 14 points, including a dozen in that third quarter of play. Taylor Robinson with 14 in the ballgame, 11 for Macias. As three players getting in double figures. Alasia Stewart had 8, 7 in the ballgame for Hadley Shelby, and 2 for Jasmine Hale. And as we mentioned, Hollis was 18 of 24 from the foul line, but they lose by 1, 57-56. Hollis now 18-3 on the year. 2 of those 3 losses coming to Mangum. And the Lady Tigers of Mangum now 16-5. 2 of their 5 losses coming at the hands of Hollis. So game number 1 in the books. It was a Nandy. Second contest coming up. We invite you to stick and stay. It's Hollis and Mangum in the boys game. Classic Hits 97.7.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Second half of our doubleheader coming up, and the boys going to be hard pressed to live up to that first ball game. Mangum holds on and wins it by 1, 57-56, as we get set for a rematch between two teams that played back on January the 24th at the Tri-County Tournament. And Mangum ended up winning that ball game by a final score of 54-49. It was a game that saw Joe Harbert, the head coach for the Hollis Tigers, a little bit short-handed in that ball game, but Tigers played very well that afternoon over there, and it turned out all right for Mangum. So we get set for the second half of our doubleheader. It was a nerve-wracking ball game, and Mangum holds on and wins it. And some murmuring in the crowd after the ball game, no doubt about that. By the way, I want to say hi to Doug Cross. He's there in the concession stand, manning the concession stand here this evening at Mangum. And earlier, it was a three-ring circus, Doug told me. Went by, and not Doug, Jay Cross, our friend Doug Cross down there in Alabama. But anyhow, Jay Cross and company running that concession stand, and it was a three-ring circus earlier. He now tells me that it's gotten much better, much better. So we get set for the second half of our doubleheader, and this one ought to be a lot of fun as Mangum and Hollis, just good rivals, and even when both clubs maybe are struggling a little bit, and Hollis certainly is, they still find a way to get up and get after one another. And Joe Harbert's team, they play hard. We've seen them several times over the last couple of years, and they will play hard. They will give you everything they've got and refuse to give up. So starting five being introduced for this group from Hollis in their road and maroon uniforms with the white numerals and the white trim, and they will go with Noah Campbell. He'll get the start and be joined out there by Cooper Cummins, Drew Ames, Colby Black, and looks like Red Watson getting the start here tonight as well. So Mangum will go with Trey Dickey. The sophomore will get the start in the backcourt. See how they bounce back, Mangum, from that loss on Friday night against Snyder. It looked like really they were going to win that ball game handily. Brett Perry, Henry Lopez, Colton Laughlin, and Brooks Cross, that's Jay's son, will get the start here tonight for Chad Hussey. By the way, Chad and I we are just sartorically correct here tonight, wearing our purple. We're the purple people eaters, no doubt about it. Chad sporting the tie. I've got the golf undershirt with the golf overshirt. One great thing about playing golf is that you can wear garish clothes all the time, and we certainly do. So just about ready to get this one underway, and we'll take a quick timeout and come back. Classic Hits 97.7.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Making an adjustment in our scorebook, Noah Campbell, when we had seen him last at the Tri-County, was wearing number 2. Now he's wearing number 3 for the Hollis Tigers, as the tap going to be controlled by Mangum. Laughlin going up with his opposite number, and that is Colby Black. The tap controlled by Mangum. We're underway. Thanks for joining us. Classic Hits 97.7, also on Facebook Live and on oksports.tv. Cross inside, in the right place at the right time. Ball batted around a couple of times, and Brooks made his way through traffic, got the ball, laid it up and in, and it's an early 2-0 lead. Red Watson, along with Noah Campbell, Colby Black, all getting the start here tonight. Drew Ames, and the final member of that starting five, Cooper Cummins. Drew Woods had been starting for Joe Harbert, but he suffered I believe, a fractured rib. 3-ball Campbell. Noah's shot off the back of the iron goes out of bounds, and it'll be Mangum basketball. Trey Dickey walks it across the timeline now for Mangum. But again, they just, on Friday night, and we talked to Brent Bogart about it, and the travel going to be called on Trey as he stepped through and didn't have anybody to go to. But they just kind of sleptwalked through that ball game over at Snyder on Friday night and came out, looked good in the third quarter of play, and then went 99 again and lost that ball game to the Cyclones in overtime. So trying to regroup. Final 3 games of the season, be it Merritt on Friday night and then back here at home next Tuesday night to wrap up the regular season against Hobart. 3-ball Watson, Red knocked it down. Yeah, we've seen Red Watson since he was knee-high at our Grasshopper. He used to play down at the Alta City League, and he would throw up threes way back in the day. So Watson makes it a 3-2 ball game. Hollis on top. Lopez with the answer. Henry's shot won't go. Cross there for the rebound putback. That won't stay down. And Colby Black in traffic. Going to come up with a loose basketball now to Cooper Cummins. Cummins into the front court. Little bounce pass near side Campbell. Noah back to Cooper. Campbell open for 3. Won't take the shot. Dickey going to take the ball away from Watson. Run out now for Trey. Cummins trailing. And Dickey will lay it up and in. 4-3. Mangum on top by 1. 2 minutes gone by here in the first. Our first quarter brought to us by Stockman's Bank. I appreciate them. Jamison Richardson in the house. Jamison transferring to Duke during the Christmas break. Ball stolen away by Dickey. Trey quickly the other way now for Mangum. He'll go to Colton. Laughlin fakes the 3, puts the ball on the floor, stops, lets traffic go by, finds Brooks over the top. Cross for 3, and it goes. Wait, Brooks cross. Filling it up early on. He's got 5, and Mangum leads it 7-3. 5:25 left in the first quarter of play. Cummins into the front court to Watson. Mangum extending the defense well behind the arc, and there's another steal by Dickey. Third time in as many trips. Trey into the front court. He'll give up the dribble, goes left side, cross. Fakes the 3, puts the ball on the floor, and now finds a slashing Colton Laughlin for an easy 2, and a timeout going to be taken by Joe Harbert. 9-3, Mangum on top. It's 5:06 left in the first, and we're Classic Hits 97.7.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
Talk about watching Red Watson grow up for the Hollis Tigers. Cooper Cummins, I had not only seen him grow up, but his dad as well, BJ, of course, played at Altus for his father. Good ball movement by Hollis, but unable to convert on the other end. Colby Black, he had a wide open shot and missed everything. Dickey now back the other way, off balance shot, but it goes for Trey. And suddenly the basket is big as the ocean right now for Mangum. Cummins into the front court, Black, back out Watson, Red for 3, and it goes, Red Watson. So Red keeping his club in it with a couple of 3 balls, and it's 11-6. 4:30 left in the first quarter of play. Brent Cummins at Altus. He followed and did it quite well. Clester Harrington, there's 3 for Lopez, halfway down, won't go. Rebound, Black falling down. Boy, I tell you what, Colby went down hard, but he kept it alive for his club. and it will be Hollis basketball. But Clester Harrington, a living legend over there at Altus, and well, the unenviable task of Brent Cummins to follow, but he did, and he did quite well, and finally retired, and they coaxed him out of retirement a few years later to let him coach at Hollis for a couple of seasons. So good lineage there for Cooper Cummins. Watson won't take the three this time. He'll come to Cooper on the near side. 3:45 left in the first, brought to us by Stockman's Bank. There's Watson for three, no good. Good job by Cross to block out, and Brooks going to give it up to Brett. Perry quickly in the front court. He'll go to Henry. Good catch by Lopez. Hangs, bangs, shot goes in. Nice ball control there by Henry Lopez. Let the defense get up in the air, let him go by, and then he just soft touch and put it in for a pair. 3:20 left in the first quarter of play. Mangum has extended their lead now to 7, 13-6. Cooper in front of us. Tries to go by Perry, cut off by Colton. Now a three ball, and then it is an air ball thrown up by Drew Ames. Rebound Perry, run out Laughlin. Colton puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go. Boy, Chad wanted a foul there, thought his guy got undercut. Ames now back the other way with the right hand, and again misses everything. Perry with the rebound. Brett run out Lopez. Henry left side at the hash mark. Stops, goes to Dickey. Trey here on the near side to Brett. Now the reverse Laughlin. Inside Brooks. Cross around a couple of defenders, puts it up and scores. Brooks cross. Too big, too strong inside for Mangum. Hollis can't stop him. They can't even hope to contain him right now. 7 for Cross, and it's 15-6. 2:35 left in the first quarter of play. It's brought to us by Stockman's Bank. Red Watson out high. Red picked up by Lopez. He'll lob it over the top. Ames, tough catch in the corner. Laughlin matched up with him. Drew kicks to Cummins. Deep for Cooper. Long rebound. Not going to gather it. Cooper got a good job by Cooper. Cummins went way out of bounds to corral that one in mid-flight and throw it off of Henry Lopez. And Lopez will set. Jet McAlexander will come in. McAlexander still battling the flu and not getting a start here tonight. Missed a couple of ball games at the Tri-County. And there he is with a steal on the inbounds play. Quickly into the middle of the floor, he'll go to Perry. Brett lays it up and in. Brett Perry. But Mangum just beating him down the floor like a rented mule. First two of the ball game for Brett. And it's 17-6. 2 minutes left here in this first quarter of play. Watson on the near side. Red. They'll go to Campbell. Noah just a junior, but he's seems like he's been there forever, and he can play. Campbell for three, in front of the iron, no. Cummins with a rebound, put back, and it's up and in for Cooper. First two of the ball game for Cooper Cummins, and they'll make it 17-8. Cross the other way, and an offensive foul going to be called on Brooks. He didn't like the call, but that, and I'm not going to say it was the correct call, but when you are chugging downhill like that, and you're a freight train like Brooks is, you're not going to get that call. Leighton Ketchum now will come into the ball game. Perry going to sit down. Laughlin takes his seat as well. Henry Lopez has come back in. So it's Ketchum, Lopez, and Cross. McAlexander and Dickey. Trey was behind a couple of people. I couldn't see him. But at 20 left in the first quarter of play. Ames for three. Right side got that one to go. Drew missed a couple of times. But like all good shooters, he just keeps firing away. Back the other way, McAlexander in the corner to Cross. Brooks wants three. Give it to him. Brooks Cross. So Cross with the answer. And Brooks in double figures already with 10. He's got half of his club's 20. They lead it by 9. Does Mangum. 20-11. Cooper Cummins to Watson into the front court. Red over the top, Campbell. Kick back out top, Cummins. Now Watson, top of the arc. Closed down by Lopez. 45 seconds left in the first period of play. Diagonal pass taken away by Lopez. Little telegraph action there. Henry, the run out, the dribble, the drive, the glass, and got it. Henry Lopez. Lopez now with 4 in the ball game. Mangum has doubled it, 22-11. 25 seconds left in this first quarter of play. It's been brought to you by Stockman's Bank. Campbell on the right side. Cross will pick him up. Wraparound pass. Ames in traffic. Good look there to Black, and he'll put it up and in. That time Colby didn't miss from point-blank range. 22-13. Dickey quickly to the front court now for Mangum. Down to 8 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Good look inside to Cross to catch him. Now to Trey. Dickey Little bounce pass cross at the buzzer, and it goes in. Brooks Cross, and the quarter will come to a close. 24 for Mangum, 13 for Hollis. We've played one. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
24-13, Mangum on top, and Brooks Cross has got half of his club's 24 points. Cross with 12 in that first quarter of play. Lopez and Dickey with 4 apiece. On the other side, a half a dozen for Red Watson as he knocked down a couple of 3 balls. And again, Mangum on top, 24-13. Hollis with the ball on the right end, or the left end rather, of your listening and or viewing device. Red Watson, Cooper Cummins, Drew Ames, Colby Black, and Noah Campbell out on the floor for Joe Harbert and company. We'll get the 5 for Mangum. Brett Perry, Jet McAlexander, Henry Lopez, Leighton Ketchum, and Colton Laughlin. 3 ball, Watson, Red off the mark that time. Rebound to Cummins. He'll go to Ames. Drew for 3. That one was halfway down, came up, and then went back down. Ames now with a half a dozen. Back the other way, Lopez and company in a hurry. They lead 24-13. Jet inside. Laughlin hesitates, puts up the shot. Should have just taken it up. He'll miss it from point-blank range. And the rebound taken away by Colby Black. Here comes Drew Ames into the front court. Ames here on the near side to Watson. Red. With 7:10 left in the first half of play. Goes to Ames. Drew back to Red. That's going to go into the backcourt. Well, Red saved it, but McAlexander there to take it. Jet with a dribble drive, the run out over Watson, and the shot goes in for Jet McAlexander. McAlexander, his first 2 of the ball game. Mangum on top, 26-15, 6:50 left in the first half of play. Campbell right hash mark, Watson up top between the 2 circles, back to Noah. Black asking for the ball on the baseline, but they don't get it to him. Well, they had him open too. Now they'll go to Watson here on the near side. Red to Ames. Drew back out top. Red open for 3 on its way. No. Rebound Laughlin. Good job by Colton blocking out the taller Colby Black. Perry into the front court now. He'll go to McAlexander. Jet left side Henry. Lopez won't take the 3. They'll go back over the top now to Jet. He'll come near side Perry and step through and try to get it to Laughlin, but the ball knocked out of bounds. Good defense that time by Hollis inside. Leighton Ketchum will sit down. Brooks Cross back in with those 12 points. 6:15 left in the first half of play. Mangum on top, 26-16. Inbounds pass. Caught by Laughlin. He'll go to Lopez. Henry's shot comes up short. Battle for the rebound, and out of the pack, Cooper Cummins will come. Cooper coming across the timeline. He'll wrap it around to Watson now to Campbell. Noah back out top to Red. 2 minutes gone by here in the second. Mangum leading 26-16. They'll let Watson dribble out near the timeline, and he'll give it up to Cummins now. Cooper getting a screen by Black out high. Weaves through traffic, kicks right side Campbell. Shoots the 3, front of the iron, doesn't get it to go. In traffic, rebound Laughlin, run out Perry. Over the top, cross, catch, glass, and that one won't stay down. Brett with a rebound over Watson. He'll step through Red and put it up off the window and score. 4 now in the ball game for Perry. 28-16, 5:25 left here in the first half of play. Cummins to Campbell, now to Watson. Set to check in, Trey Dickey at the next dead ball for Mangum. Lady Tigers winning by 1 in the first ball game. Mangum trying to make it a doubleheader sweep in the nightcap. 3 ball, Cooper. Cummins got it. Nice shot, Cooper Cummins. 5 of the ball game for Cooper. 28-19, Mangum by 9. 4:50 left in the first half of play. We'll be on the road Friday night at Merritt, and then come back. There's a reach-in foul going to be called on Colby Black. On Black, that'll be his first. And team number 1 called on Hollis. Dickey does come in. Trey coming in for McAlexander. Jet takes a seat. So we mentioned we'll be on the road Friday night at Merritt for a pair of ball games, and then return here for the final time this season. As Cross shoots 3, misses badly, but Lopez there to clean it up. And Henry with 2 more. He's got 6. But we'll return here next Tuesday night for senior night. Last game of the year at Mangum. Steal here by Laughlin. Run out for Colton. Dribble, drive, off the glass. Shot won't go. Rebound Brooks. Cross, ball fake. Black got a piece of it. Laughlin picked it up. Missed the first time. He says, I'll try a second time. Get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Colby Black exhausted inside. Working hard and not getting much help. That'll be 2 on Black and 2 on Hollis. If you weren't with us during the girls' game, shame on you. We announced that both the girls and boys getting a first round bye in the district tournament a week from Friday and Saturday. They'll just have to show up on Saturday and play the winner of Frederick and Snyder on each side. Laughlin hits the first free throw. So we know that they'll advance to the second round. Colton going to get 1 more free throw. Laughlin misses that one, and the rebound Noah Campbell, and he's going to get fouled on the play. Maybe on Henry. Nope. Going to be a push on Brooks Cross instead. His second. Team foul number 2 called on Mangum. Alex Boone, by the way, into the ball game now for Hollis. Boone, a freshman, big-bodied kid. Perry, though, with his steal, and Brett with a run out. Cummins going to chase. Not going to get there in time, and Brett lays it up and in. So Mangum has had 4 of those now. Perry, 2 of them. Ball knocked out of bounds by Brett here in front of us. It's a little head rub from Leighton Ketchum. I'm not sure what that was all about, and don't know if I want to know. So Hollis will get it in front of us. To be young boys. Or at least late teenage boys. Cooper Cummins leaves it for Ames here on the near side. I know when I was a senior in high school in 1979, thank you. And it was actually the 78 football season, but guy who was one of our running backs found a rabbit's foot, a actual rabbit's foot, and put it in his mouth, telling the coaching staff it would make him faster. Watson misses the long 3. The rebound going to be taken away by Lopez. Henry to Dickey. Trey lets traffic go by, puts up the shot, and scores. Trey Dickey. So Dickey now with a half a dozen. He also drank water from the pole vault pit one time, telling again the coaches it would make him jump higher. Surprisingly enough, 40 years after the fact, he's still alive. I saw him this summer. 3 ball off the glass, and it goes for Cooper Cummins. Cummins now with 8 of the ball game, including a couple of threes here in period number 2. Makes it a 35-22 ball game. Mangum with 2:35 left in the half. Henry for 3, doesn't get that one to go. Rebound Perry. Brett puts it up and in. Brett Perry, 6 in the quarter, 8 on the ball game. Jet McAlexander and Leighton Ketchum set to come in at the next dead ball for Mangum. 2:20 left in the half. Noah Campbell to Watson out near the timeline. Now here on the near side, Ames. They go back to Watson. It's a good thing McAlexander and Ketchum aren't taller. Their heads would be in front of the camera. Skip pass, Ames. He'll go to Cummins. Cooper. Now to Watson. Minute 55 left in the first half of play. And if you're Mangum, you got to like the fact that Hollis is running some clock. You lead by 15. Cummins, another deep 3. This one spins in and out. And the rebound taken away by Brooks Cross. Cross now. Little run out to Dickey. Trey comes here on the near side to Perry. Back inside Cross. Brooks around Boone. Puts up the shot and scores. Brooks Cross. 2 more for Brooks. It's his first 2 of period number 2. 14 in the ball game. 39-22. Mangum by 17. Scott will come in if we get a dead ball. Minute 20 left in the half. Boone, shot partially blocked by Laughlin. He'll go to Henry, Lopez behind the back, no look in the corner to Trey. Dickey now back out top between the two circles to Perry. Underneath, quick pass, goes to Laughlin. And a foul, I believe, on the floor. Let's count the bucket. Yep, bucket's good. Colton Laughlin. Campbell picks up the first, and on Noah, that'll be number 1. 3 on Hollis. Cross, Perry, and Dickey setting down, and Jet McAlexander, Scott, and Leighton Ketchum into the ball game for Mangum. 1:06 left in the first half of play. 3-point opportunity here for Colton. Free throw on the way. Good. Rattled around, but it stayed down for Colton. So Laughlin 4 in the period, 6 in the ball game, and his club leads it by 20, 42-22, with a minute left here in the first half of play. Cooper Cummins here on the near side. He'll go back over the top now and leave it for Red Watson. Watson, nothing there. Campbell, right hash mark. Mangum content to pack it in defensively inside the paint, inside that three-point arc, and just simply dare them to shoot the ball from outside. You know, they try to go inside there. Good steal by Laughlin. 3-on-2 fast break. Lopez out front, bobbled the ball, got it back, and then had it taken away by Cooper Cummins. He'll go to Red. Red now to Ames. Fires the shot, blocked away by Henry Lopez. He said, get that stuff out of here. Then a 3 by Cooper Cummins goes out of bounds, and Mangum will get it back with 19.8 left in the first half of play. How about Lopez and the hops he showed on the rejection? 15 seconds of running the first half of play. McAlexander into the front court. Jet, bounce pass near side Scott. Back out top, Jet, now left wing Henry. Down to 5 seconds left. Scott, McAlexander fires a 3, got it to go. Jet McAlexander knocking down the 3. As the half comes to a close. Mangum on top, 45 on the board for the home team, 22 for the visitors, 45-22. Mangum in front of Hobart. We're at the half, and we are Classic Hits 97.7.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
At the half, Mangum Tigers on top of the Hollis Tigers, 45-22. It was 24-13 at the end of the first quarter of play. Mangum outscoring Hollis 21-9 in the second. And again, they lead it 45-22. 14 in that first half of play for Brooks Cross, including a dozen in the first quarter of play. Brett Perry with 8, 6 apiece for Henry Lopez, Colton Laughlin, and Trey Dickey. 5 of the ball game for Jet McAlexander. Mangum 2 of 3 from the free throw line in the first half of play. And the only player who committed a foul in the first half for Mangum, Brooks Cross, he's got 2. Mangum with 45 at the intermission. On the other side, for this group from Hollis, and they've gotten it done from behind the three-point arc. In fact, I was looking at the book. They scored 9 in that second quarter, all from behind the arc. Had 3 threes in the first period of play. So 18 of their 22 have come from outside for Hollis. 8 in the first half for Cooper Cummins. He's got a couple of threes. Drew Ames with 2 threes. 2 threes for Red Watson. And the other 2 points coming from Colby Black. No free throw shot in that first half of play by Hollis. And again, it's Mangum on top, 45-22. First game was a dandy. Mangum holding on and beating Hollis 57-56 as it went down the stretch. 15 in the win for Sarah Rogers. Dusty Pence and Kyra Hussey had 11 apiece 14 apiece in the loss for Madison Rollins and Taylor Robinson. Michael Macias had 11 before she fouled out. At the half, 46-22. Mangum comfortably out in front. We're back for the second half after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night. Or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Boy, how would you like for that to freeze on your screen right there? Richard Carney just, right there. Hey, Jason Cook says, congratulations, Lady Tigers, those who wear orange, of course. And also, Steph Dawn Cross Moreau is watching with us this evening here. Of course, checking out the efforts there of Brooks Cross, as he had a big first half for the Mangum Tigers. And again, at the third quarter, being brought to us by our good friends over there at 333 Dental. We get set for the second half of play Mangum and Hollis here on Classic Hits 97.7. I hear David Bowie and Queen, Pressure, which makes me remind you, this is the kind of music you listen to with the fabulous radio program Michael in the Morning, Monday through Friday morning, 6 to 9, Classic Hits 97.7. That, by the way, young man, is the first of the night, so I should only have one tally mark, all right? Shameless free plugs, we keep track of them with Michael in the Morning. That was the first of the evening. All right, second half set to get underway. It'll be Cooper Cummins along with Red Watson, Drew Ames, Noah Campbell, and Colby Black out on the floor for Joe Harbert in their road maroon uniforms with the white numerals and the white and black trim. Meantime, it'll be Henry Lopez, Colton Laughlin, Brett Perry, Trey Dickey, and Brooks Cross out on the floor for Mangum. Home white uniforms with the black numeral outlines, black and orange trim. They matriculate on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Well, I've got your captive audience, too. Best of luck to the Mangum wrestling team as they will begin the 3A wrestling tournament. The quarterfinals coming up on Friday at Fire Lake Arena there in Shawnee. Best of luck to them as they have qualified for the dual stakes. Off-balance shot put up by Laughlin, didn't get it to go, and the rebound going to be taken away by Noah Clausen. Cooper Cummins into the front court. Cummins leaves it for Ames, left side. Drew can't do anything with it, looks inside Campbell, now to Black. Black around Cross, shot won't go. Rebound going to be taken away by Brooks out in the flat. He'll go to Dickey. Trey, wraparound pass near side Brett. Perry inside to Cross, and offensive foul going to be called on Brett. He said 1-1, but it wasn't Henry Lopez. That was Brett Perry. Not sure about the call, but given the fact that the ball game is, at this point, well in hand for Mangum. Protesting a little is Coach Hesse, but not a whole lot. And as he talked about it, he says you can't fake that, and he felt like there was some acting that went on. Watson for three, doesn't get it to go. Loose basketball picked up by Lopez. And Henry now going to hand it off to Brett. Perry bringing it across the timeline. Oh, found Cross wide open underneath the basket and around Black. He'll shoot and score. Brooks draws. 16 now in the ball game for Brooks, and that's a great assist there for Brett Perry. 6.5 minutes left here in the third. Brought to you by 333 Dental. Mangum 47, Hollis 22. And again, I want to remind you, we will be at Merritt on Friday night for the regular season road finale. And then we'll be back here in Mangum Tuesday night for the regular season home finale. Good move there by Cooper Cummins. He just couldn't finish. And the rebound taken away by Colton Laughlin. Laughlin dribble, drive. He'll go to Dickey. Trey fouled. And we'll go to the line to shoot two. Colby Black says, I didn't foul anybody. The referee says, yes, you did. That'll be 3 on Colby. And team foul number 1, second half on Hollis. And so Friday night we're at Merritt. Next Tuesday night here against Hobart. And then the following Saturday, which if I'm looking at my calendar correctly is the 16th, Mangum will be at Snyder for a pair of ball games as the team's getting first round byes in the district tournament. Trey hits the first free throw. Dickey will get one more. 48-22, 6:01 left in the third, and Dickey hit them both. So Trey has given his club a 49-22 lead. 2 minutes gone by, third period of play. Apparently they've got things under control inside the concession stand because Jay Cross has not been in the concession stand since this ball game started. Maybe that's why it's in control. I saw his lovely wife over there earlier. I think actually she was the one that probably got things running in a smooth fashion. Kick right side Ames. Drew for three. Shot won't go. Campbell the rebound to Watson in traffic. Red can't get it to fall. And a run out now for Mangum. They got a 3-on-1 fast break. Cross behind the back. He'll go to Dickey. Trey lets traffic clear, and he puts it up and in. Now, when you lead by 29, why not make it fancy, Nancy? And look at the smiles on the faces of Lopez and Perry. Brooks, big, strong, physical kid, and act like he was a small point guard there with the behind-the-back pass. Speaking of small and quick, there's Trey Dickey with a steal. Dickey now coming across the timeline in a blaze of Light, he'll go to Lopez for three. Henry's shot won't go. Ball tipped by Cross and picked up by Perry. Brett to Laughlin. Colton wants three. He won't get it. Weak side rebound taken away by Lopez. Boy, Ames went down hard. Now Cross for three, and he'll get it to go. Brooks Cross. 19 in the ball game for Cross. 54-22. 4:30 left in the third. Brought to us by 333 Dental. Cooper, Cummins, and company looking for their first points of the third quarter. Hollis has yet to crack the scoreboard. Cummins between the two circles. Cooper off the dribble, gives it up, goes to Watson. Red finds Ames in the corner. Now Campbell from the left elbow. Little 15-footer comes up short. Rebound Laughlin. Colton wants to push. Does. Dribble, drive, leaves it right side. Henry. Lopez glass and got it. Henry Lopez. 8 in the ball game for Henry. 56-22. 3:50 left here in the third. Ball goes off the foot of Brett Perry. Yeah, and I know Chad Hussey looking at that clock and trying to figure out, all right, how much longer do I go with my starters? When do I call off the dogs? But again, after what Brent Bogart absolutely described perfectly, a sleepwalk effort Friday night over at Snyder, I don't think that he's in any hurry to get the starters out of there. Now a run out after Cross came with the seal of Red Watson, and Brooks will lay it up and in. 7 in the quarter, 21 on the ball game for Brooks. Joe Harbert thought about calling the timeout, and then he shook his head and said, no, forget it. 3:20 left here in the third. 58-22. Hollis has yet to score in the period. Leighton Ketchum and Jet McAlexander set to come in at the next dead ball. Ames inside, high over Cross, misses the shot, got his own rebound, put back won't go, but he'll get fouled, and will go to the line to shoot two. Whistle will go against Colton Laughlin. First foul of the night on Colton, and number 2 on Mangum in the second half of play. These will be the first free throws of the evening for Hollis. And Drew Ames to the line. He'll get 2. First for Drew, good. Ames now with 7 in the ball game. Cross and Lopez sitting down, and Ketchum and McAlexander in there, as I said they would be. Second one on the way, and Ames got that one to go as well. So Hollis scores at the 3:09 mark of the third quarter, trailing 58-24. Boy, Trey Dickey, you know what? He is so quick off the floor. Frustrating for defenders. They think that they should be able to block his shot, but he gets up off the floor so quickly, you can't do it. He's got 6 in the quarter, and a dozen for the ball game does Dickey. Campbell for 3. Noah's shot no good. The rebound taken away by Red Watson. Watson in traffic, puts it up, doesn't get it to go. Red, though, fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Check the whistle. Leighton Ketchum will pick up the first personal of the night against him, and 3 against Mangum. So Watson to the free throw line. 6 in the first quarter on a couple of threes. Red first, good. He'll get one more. Red Watson. So Hollis 3 for 3 from the line. They just wish they had more opportunities. Second one for Watson, good. Watson made them both. And that'll make it 60-26 with 2:40 left in the third frame. Laughlin to Dickey. Trey. Bounce pass, Perry. Brett in the corner. Ketchum. Leighton wants to go baseline. Does. Cut off. Kicks it to McAlexander. Now Perry wraps it around here to Dickey. Trey again quickly off the floor. And again, he'll score 2 more. Dickey with 8 in the quarter, 14 on the ball game. 62-26, 2:15 left in the third. Mangum doubling up the score. Cummins inside, ball taken away by Ketchum. Run out to Perry. Brett to the glass. Shot won't go. Ketchum with a rebound. He'll fall down. Noah Campbell will get it, and he'll go over the top now to Cummins. Cooper kicks right side. Ames. And a foul going to be called on Laughlin for blocking. Yeah, that was Leighton coming. And that'll be the second on Colton, and 4 now on Mangum in the second half. Minute 55 left here in the third. Brooks cross. Jordan Patrick set to come in. And it's the free throw no good. Oh, that was just an inbounds play, wasn't it? Okay, yeah. Busy looking away, that'll teach me. Red here on the near side. He'll go to Cummins. Cooper in traffic. And prior to the shot, a foul will be called on Mangum. Called the foul on Leighton Ketchum. That'll be 2 on Leighton and 5 now on Mangum. Dickey and Perry sitting down. And into the ball game. Warner comes in. Patrick comes in. Cross has come back in. Laughlin taking a seat. Watson for 3. Doesn't get the shot to go down. Leighton Ketchum with a rebound. Into the front court, Jordan Patrick, his 15-footer, a little bit too strong. Colby Black with a weak side rebound. Colby working hard. Talked about it at the beginning. This is a club that will play throughout. And this will get a foul. And it'll send Colby Black to the free throw line. Brooks Cross has picked up his 3rd of the evening. And that'll be 6 on Mangum in the second half. Colby Black going to shoot 2. Black with a couple of points in the ball game. Colby hit that one off the back of the iron, and it just died and fell through. Caleb Garrett now into the ball game for the first time tonight. Second free throw, no good. So Black 1 of 2. He's got 3 points. Leighton Ketchum wants 3 of his own. Got it. Leighton Ketchum. First 3 of the ball game for Ketchum. He's in the scoring column, 65-27. Mangum on top with a minute left here in the third quarter, brought to you by 333 Dental. We talked about Caleb Garrett in there. He is just a sophomore, so an opportunity for Joe Harbert to get some young kids in there. Ames over Cross, shot doesn't go. Black with a rebound, that won't fall, but he'll get fouled, and see if that's on Leighton Ketchum. 2 free throw opportunities here, and it is on Ketchum. It'll be 3 on Ketchum, 7 now on Mangum in the second half. Black shooting 2, first one no good. Colby will get 1 more. So, Hollis yet to score a field goal here in this third quarter with 41 seconds remaining. Second free throw no good, and Ketchum will go collect the rebound now for Mangum. Into the front court, Jackson Warner going to go baseline left side. Cut off, needs some help. Over the top, he's got McAlexander. 25 seconds left in the third. Back to Warner. Now inside to Patrick, and foul going to be called on Hollis' Colby Black as he was holding Jordan. That'll be 4 now on Colby Black and 2 called on Hollis. He's got 4 of the 5 fouls called on the night. Alex Boone, the freshman, back in now for Joe Herbert. 20 seconds left, third quarter of play. 65-27. Ketchum for 3 or more. That's going to be short, and the rebound going to be taken away by Ames. Drew coming across the timeline, picked up by McAlexander. He'll put it up, and a blocking foul going to be called, and Ketchum has picked up another one. Leighton now with 4. He's going to foul out in the quarter. 8 on the ball game. 9 seconds left in the third. Ames at the foul line to shoot a couple. Drew first, does not go. Ames will get 1 more. And again, no field goals in this third period for Hollis. The second one on the way for Ames goes in. Drew Ames. In the period, they've got 6 points, and all have come from the charity stripe, they being Hollis. Down to 2 seconds left in the third. Ketchum at the buzzer. Not going to count if it goes. It didn't, so it didn't matter. We've played 3. It's all Mangum. They lead it 65-28. Third quarter brought to us by 333 Dental. We're back for the final 8 after this. Classic hits 97.7.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
333 Dental Care is a...
Yeah, the fourth quarter brought to you by Great Plains Bank. Cooper Cummins with an off-balance shot, and it goes in for Hollis. And they've got the first two of the fourth quarter. Henry Lopez back the other way. Lopez's shot comes up short and then goes out of bounds, and getting it back will be Hollis. Cummins now with 8. That, by the way, the first field goal of the second half for Hollis. 65-30. Cummins out on the floor with Drew Ames, along with Noah Campbell, and then the two youngsters are out there. It's Alex Boone and Caleb Garrett. Ball going to be taken away by Brett Perry. Perry into the front court to Laughlin. Colton setting, firing for three. Shot doesn't go. Ball tipped around. Lopez will get it, and he'll throw up the off-balance shot and score. Henry Lopez. He's in double figures with 10. Lopez, Perry, Laughlin, Dickey, and Cross out on the floor for Mangum here in this fourth quarter of play, dressed in their home white uniforms, black outline numerals, black and orange trim. As we mentioned, the fourth quarter brought to us by Great Plains Bank. Diagonal pass, Cummins, Cooper, bobbled momentarily, got it back. Now he'll weave his way through traffic, put up the shot, doesn't get it to go. Rebound, Laughlin, run out over the top, Perry, Mangum with numbers. There's Lopez, he'll stop, let everybody go by and lay it up and in. Henry Lopez. Lopez, back-to-back buckets here to begin the fourth. Give him a dozen. Mangum leads it 69-30. 6:25 left of the ball game. 31 away from the century mark. Do they go for it? Probably not. I doubt it. I'd be surprised. Ames between the two circles. Drew going to go inside, lay it up with the left hand, and he'll score. Drew Ames. Ames in double figures now with 11. Nobody back defensively for Hollis. There's an easy run out for Brooks Cross. Wow. And you can hear Joe Harper tell his club, get back on defense. 23 now in the ball game for Cross. Mangum leads it 71-32. And you keep getting runouts like that, you're going to score 100 points. Jet McAlexander, Skyler Scott coming in at the next dead ball. Hollis now slowing things down offensively. I like this. Don't give the other team an opportunity. And a offensive foul going to be called. Drew Ames. That'll be the first of the night on Drew. And team foul number 3 of the second half called on Hollis. Lopez sitting down. Scott coming in. Dickey takes his seat. And Jet McAlexander has come in. Red Watson comes in now for Hollis. 5:20 left in the ball game. 71-32. And only thing down here is the score. Cross for 3, and it goes. Brooks Cross, 3 more. Cross, 5 in the quarter, and 26 on the ball game. 74-32. Jackson Warner, Leighton Ketchum, and Patrick Jordan set to come back in, and reaching foul going to be called here on Chet McAlexander. That'll be his first. Team foul number 9 called on Mangum. So we'll get a 1-and-1 now for Cooper Cummins. 5:07 remaining. 74-32. Cummins first good. Cooper will get one more. He's got 11. Perry sitting down. So is Laughlin and Cross. I would think they're done for the night. Second one on the way. Comes up short. And ball going to go out of bounds, but I thought it was off of Mangum. It looked like that was Jordan Patrick, but apparently it was knocked out of his hands. So Mangum will get it back with 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth, being brought to you by Stockman's Bank. Mangum on top, 74-33. Scott May have gotten an extra step there. Cooper Cummins with a steal, not going to make any difference. Hollis back the other way. Cooper, spin move, and then kicks it over the top to Ames. Drew from 15, it goes. So Drew Ames knocking down the little bunny on the left side. And he's in double figures with 13. Caleb Garrett collecting a missed shot there. Out front, Ames, he'll stop, pop, shot doesn't go. Rebound tipped around a couple of times, and the freshman put it up. Alex Boone went the second time, and Alex got that one to go. So Boone and company now with his steal. There's Cummins with a run out. Cummins, scoop shot doesn't go. Catch him with the rebound. And there's 4 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the ball game, and Chad Hussey not happy with his ball club and calling a timeout, or as we like to call it in basketball circles, a coming to Jesus meeting. We're back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Well, you're leading 74-37. There's 4:06 left of the ball game. You know you're going to win it, and you call a timeout. And some fans may say, well, what is that all about? Well, what that's all about is you get an opportunity to coach up your kids as they are not doing exactly what he's looking for. So he takes that timeout, does Chad Hussey, with 4:06 left of the ball game. Gives us a chance to hear a little Michael hee-hee Jackson music. We're not listening to it on Michael in the Morning. Hee-hee. Classic Hits 97.7. Underneath the basket, Leighton Ketchum can't hold on. He had a turnover on Hollis. So, I mean, give credit, and I told you at the top, Hollis would play hard throughout, and they certainly are. Trailing 74-37. Cooper Cummins out here on the near side. By the way, into the ball game, Sam Taylor for the first time tonight for Hollis. Taylor has the ball right now, and then go off of a screen to Cooper. 15-footer, Cummins doesn't get it to go. Long rebound, tracked down by Mangum. Shot put up, no good, but Scott going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. And call that foul on Hollis's Caleb Garrett, number 1 on Caleb, and number 4 on Hollis. And Scott to the line to shoot 2. Mangum 4 of 5 for the charity stripe on the night. First one for Scott, good. Scott gets one more. Dylan Fox about to fall asleep to our right. If that happens, you'll know it at home because the camera will be stuck in place and the score will be as well. Second free throw, Scott good, 76-37. 3:15 and running here in the fourth period of play. Cummins going to go inside, miss the shot. Rebound, put back, boom, had it swatted right back in his face. Leighton Ketchum, he said, get that stuff out of here. Into the ball game, Matthew Whetstone. Send your cards and letters to Fox Radio in care of Dylan Fox. Alex Boone puts it up and in. Boone now with 4 in the ball game. And it's 76-39. Jordan Patrick inside. He's going to get the ball taken away by Garrett. And good hands inside that time by Garrett. Back over the top. Scott with a steal. A pass intended for Red Watson. Scott into the front court. Settles it down, leaves it for Patrick. Jordan falling down. No travel there. Okay. Leighton Ketchum for 3. Back of the iron doesn't go. Rebound taken away by Matthew Whetstone. Whetstone to Jackson Warner. Warner lost it, got it back. Now goes to Whetstone at the right hash mark. Whetstone in traffic, going to throw up from 15 around the rim. Couldn't get it to stay down. And the rebound going to be taken away by Sam Taylor. 2:10 left of the ball game. Taylor into the front court. Sam looks for a cutter. He'll go back out top to Watson. And now Garrett going to slow it down. Jackson Warner, his teammates cheering him on to play a little defense down to a minute 55. Tell you what, that Alex Boone kid is a freshman going to look pretty good before all is said and done. Red Watson with 3 more. Red now with 11 on the ball game, including 3 threes. 76-42. Pick your score kind of night. Jordan Patrick at the free throw line. He'll get double teamed and reset now. Ball fake Patrick. Wanted to go inside, but Jackson couldn't handle the pass. And ball taken away now by Caleb Garrett. Minute 15 remaining. Garrett lost the basketball, got it back, and then he stepped out of bounds. Couple of substitutions now for Mangum. Isaiah Reed going to come into the ball game. Also checking into the contest, Levi Cantu. And Branson Tyra checks in as well. Minute 14 remaining. So a nice opportunity for these youngsters. They practice and play as hard as anybody. A little varsity action here, minute 18 worth. Cantu out high. Levi steps into the double team, got the ball back, lost it, got it back a second time. Now he'll come to Isaiah Reed with the left hand. Shot doesn't go for Isaiah. And the rebound going to be taken away by Alex Boone. Boone to Watson. Down to 45 seconds remaining. Watson going to get fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Reed. That'll be the first on Isaiah. And on Mangum, that'll be their 10th of the second half. So Red to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Watson, first one, no good. He'll get one more, Red Watson. 47 seconds left. Second one for Watson, no good. Put back Boone, that won't go. Battle for the rebound, and finally out of the pack, here comes Cantu. Cantu into the front court to Warner. Jackson steps through the double team. Tight ropes the 10-second line and now weaves his way through traffic. Jackson, little bounce pass to Reed. Isaiah kicks it in the corner. Whetstone for 3. Matthew going to cut up short. Rebound kept alive by Jackson Warner. His shot won't stay in. And the rebound collected by Boone. Over the top to Watson. Red with a run out. Stopping, popping. Comes up short. But there to fill it in will be Cooper Cummins. Cummins now with 13. 76-44. Warner got his pocket pick. Gets the ball back. We're down to 2. Down to 1. And the ball game is over. 76-44. Mangum wins it tonight to improve their season record to 14-7. 76-44, your final. We're back with the totals after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers, a doubleheader sweep tonight over Hollis as the boys win it in convincing fashion, 76-44, as Chad Hussey calling off the Dogs in that fourth period of play. Mangum getting outscored actually in the period, 16-11, but it was a moot point. Brooks Cross leading the way for the Tigers. He had 26. Trey Dickey with 14. Henry Lopez was in double figures. He wound up with a dozen, give 8 to Brett Perry, a half a dozen to Colton Laughlin in the ball game, 5 to Jet McAlexander, 3 for Leighton Ketchum, and 2 for Skyler Scott. Mangum 6 of 7 from the free throw line. And again, they win it by a final score of 76-44. They are now 14-7 on the year. Hollis getting 13 apiece from Cooper Cummins and Drew Ames. 11 for Red Watson in a losing effort. Give 4 to Alex Boone and 3 to Colby Black. From the foul line, Hollis 7 of 14. As we mentioned, it was a doubleheader sweep for the Mangum clubs as the girls holding on to win 57-56. They got 15 in the victory from Sarah Rogers, 11 apiece, Kyra Hussey and Dusty Pence. That set offset 14 apiece for Madison Rollins and Taylor Robinson. Mangum girls now 16-5, Hollis girls falling to 18-3. We're back in the air on Friday night. We'll travel to Merritt for a pair of bowl games. Girls tip it at 6:30, followed by the boys at 8. We'll go on the air at 6:20. So for Dylan Fox, I'm Michael in the morning. Join me tomorrow morning at 6 to 9, Monday through Fridays. Final shameless free plug of the night on Classic Hits 97.7.